A song? We haven't started yet. We're going to start soon. It's just too hot. Hello, caller. That's how it works.
Hello.
I didn't necessarily need to call him a loser. That was me improvising. That was improvisation. Hello, caller. You're playing Pass the Chat On.
Hello. It's Alistair speaking.
It's a cruel game.
Because someone else has picked you off.
It's a cruel game.
In a very real
We haven't started yet. Just want to remind you again, it's very, very hot. Why are we distorting?
Your fault.
Shoot. Hello, caller. That's how it works.
Hello.
I didn't necessarily need to call him a loser. That was me improvising. That was improvisation. Hello, caller. You're playing Pass the Chat On.
Hello. It's Alistair speaking.
It's a cruel game.
Because someone else has picked you off.
It's a cruel game.
In a very real No.
Hello, caller. That's how it works.
Hello.
I didn't necessarily need to call him a loser. That was me improvising. That was improvisation. Hello, caller. You're playing Pass the Chat On.
Hello. It's Alistair speaking.
It's a cruel game.
Because someone else has picked you off.
It's a cruel game.
In a very real Bear.
Hello, caller. That's how it works.
Hello.
I didn't necessarily need to call him a loser. That was me improvising. That was improvisation. Hello, caller. You're playing Pass the Chat On.
Hello. It's Alistair speaking.
It's a cruel game.
Because someone else has picked.
Okay, so is it? It's too hot.
Obs.
Oh, hang on.
That's a given.
Hang on.
What press?
Hello.
No.
Hello.
No.
Why is it distorting? It's so hot. Is it distorting for you, dear viewer? Because it is distorting in my ears like nobody's business. It's not distorting for you.
Okay, well, that's the important thing.
That's not the important thing.
What?
We're the important thing.
I can put up with all kinds, you know that.
Why would it be doing that? Hang on. Why? It's distorting really badly in our ears, and I can't think why unless...
Oh,
Hello? That's made it worse.
Again?
Hello? There's the echo. Oh, I heard you burp. We heard you burp.
It wasn't burp, it was a throat gurgle.
We heard you burp. Now, I haven't touched anything. Hang on. Hello? That's worse. Hello?
Only I'm very quiet. That's classic.
Okay, well, why is it... Shut up, Paddy. It's nothing to do with you.
Oh.
Why is it doing that? Jesus, what a hot... I've only got back today. Haven't changed anything. And yet... That sounds awful. And it doesn't...
I reckon the cats have been at this.
It doesn't sound... Have they cats been doing... Cats might need sorting. Does she or not? If she doesn't, you'll need timing out. It's out of sync.
No distortion.
Blank's got no picture. That's nothing to do with us.
I mean...
We're both very quiet. I wonder... Let me just check this. Works. It's out of sync. What? I know why it's out of sync. I can make it go back in sync. So we're going through that.
Respectful for the viewer.
Now we're back in sync. No sound on the close-ups. Aha!
It's this.
It's this. And now what's happened here?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's the one we're on. The sync is fixed. Oh, keep looking for Bond. Bond is out there, by the way. You're also broadcasting at minus 30 dB. What does that even mean? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's this.
Everyone get ready for the change.
How do I get... I've got... Nope. There it is. I did something with this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hello. Is that better? That's not better. It's better for you. Flippin' heck, man. Hello. Kath is really quiet.
Well, am I though? Yes. 1 2 1 2. Z z z z.
Do you know what? It's so hot. I'm
So
tempted
hot.
just to wang this off.
No.
Well, tonight's show is going to be me fixing this. Everything. Don't know what that does. Everything is exactly the same for both of us. Now that's echo. Hello. Does that? No. I haven't touched anything here. It is possible that the cats have. Bond is here. Keep looking for Bond. It is possible the cats have walked on this, but say something.
Hello.
No. Holy Giacomodo, there's a dead moth there. Well, that's not going to help, is it?
Oh, the moths.
You're right, Barry Pickles. I'm just going to press 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. That sounds awful. Still there.
What on earth has been going on while you've been away? What on earth? What's happening here?
That's not what it looked. That is. I've just worn these shorts for like a week. It's yogurt.
And yet, Rich Twitch is subscribed with Twitch Prime.
Rich Twitch.
Thanks. Oh, something just happened in my ears.
Did it get better or worse?
Very loud. Very loud. How's that?
Well, is it still distorting, Catherine?
No, it sounds good. It's extremely loud though.
That's fine. That's quieter now. This bloody thing.
How is it for you? Is that okay? For you?
Forget them.
No, I'm.
Hello. Well, that sounds better. Okay, so we know there
Barry
was
Pickles is obsessed with your filter being on your mic.
That's irrelevant, Barry. There we go. Look. Oh, I found a pop filter for you if you want it.
I don't think I need one.
I don't think I do either. Okay, now is Catherine loud enough for you? Because this is going to be some show. Is Catherine loud enough for you?
You're going to want to hear everything, I have to say today.
Catherine, so here we go. Look, this is the internet. A Up Duck says yes. Jondon 1970 says no.
Someone's messing.
I would like my mods, our mods, excuse me. I would like our mods to maybe, says a friend. Kath is loud enough for me, says Barry Pickles, but you might not be a Kath fan.
Yeah, that might be shade that you're throwing there.
Daddy Bear Cub says it's fine. Magic Marcus says it's
him.
all fine. Matty Steve says, can you up Kath a tad? I can put a little bit of gain on her. So Kath is going to just count from 1 to 10 in French.
1, 2, 3, 4,
How's that?
5,
How's that?
6,
1,
7,
2, 3,
9,
4,
10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is Kath Iain mother? No.
We're going to split the difference.
Are you cheeky swine? Yes.
And we're going to turn the light off. Have you found... What a start to the week. Thank you, Matty. Thank you, everybody. Have you found Bond? I know that some of you have found Bond. Have you found Bond, Catherine?
Yeah.
Go on.
Tiny, tiny, tiny Bond.
I've got to get him.
Just there
Here we go. Here we go. There
Right
he
near
is.
Cher with a big hair.
Can't quite. It's so small. I can't make him bigger. Hello. He's behind Cher. Cher, I'd like to go
No.
there in the hair. Go on, you take this while I move Bond.
Hello, caller. Hello, Danny. What's going on with you? Thanks. We are prone to fannying around, I'm afraid.
Oh, hang on. They can't hear the caller. Hang on, because I've got to do that. Sorry. Right, now you can hear the caller. Yes, Danny, away you go.
Hello, you two. You're doing a fine job. Got a question for Kath. You were just counting in French.
Yes.
Now, in French, it goes under count the numbers from 11 onwards.
11,
What
12,
point?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
This is why at some point does it go 10-6, 10-7, 10-8? Why don't they have individual numbers like 11, 12, 13, 14 do?
Well, you know that 13 is third and 10.
Okay. Well, I've only got 11 and 12 then.
Just 'cause. Why? Why question it? Just enjoy the sound. Just go with the
That'll do.
flow.
You both sound fine, by the way.
Thanks.
Okay, now I need to
Oof.
add. Now, for some reason,
Too hot.
so there's no. You can't hear. Can you hear us? Right. When I go do a close up on Kath, can you hear her? Can you
Like
hear
now?
her?
No, now.
Yes. I can.
Shut up.
Now.
Sorry.
It's good now. Okay. All right. Goodbye, Danny. Terrible
Goodbye.
start to the
Dave
show.
the Bear has subscribed for 5 months and is showing his streak
Here's the
for
question.
all to see.
Here's the question. The Greeks don't have a word for toes. They call them fingers of the feet.
Yeah.
Daktila to podiu.
Yeah.
Daktila to podiu. Fingers of the feet.
Yes.
And yes, that's right. I did have to go through head, shoulders, knees and toes in Greek to remember what it was. Kefali oni gonata daktila to podiu. The pronunciation is off, but it's better than any of you could do.
In Spanish is the same, dedos de pie, fingers of the feet.
There we go. Hello, Jeremy.
Hello.
No. No. Goodbye.
My little girls had the best names for the big toe.
Yes.
One called it the pig toe
Yes.
because it was the great big one, and one of them called, what was the baby toe?
Shark do 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 baby shark do 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 do.
It was like, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it was good. Alistair.
Oh, evening, chaps.
Hello.
And good evening,
Women,
Gatford and Alistair.
everybody.
You are on the line together.
Um,
Oh, Gatford,
Right,
we can't hear you, mate. You've ballsed it up, so goodbye. Oh, I've hung both of them up.
Oh, what?
Right, let me call Alistair back. This is a terrible start to the week. Bit annoying, that.
Just a bit.
Hello.
Hi Ian, hi Catherine.
Hello.
Hi, I'm my name's Euan. I called at the start of the year.
Hey, Euan.
Euan.
Hi man.
Euan. You know Euan? Do you know Euan?
Yes, of course I know.
Euan.
It's
Yeah.
nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. How? Well, it's lovely to see you, man. Really lovely to see you. How the hell are you?
I'm good, thanks. Sorry, I can't see you on
Oh,
my.
let me click a button. That's because we don't. I have to. Here we go. Now you can see us sat in the dark.
Oh, hiya.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, it's lovely to speak to you guys again.
How you doing, Euan?
I'm doing really, really well, thanks, man. Yeah, I
I'm not
haven't.
going to ask you because I know who you are, and I'm not going to ask anything that you. I'm going to let you reveal as much or as little. You don't have to reveal anything if you don't want. So I'm not going to ask you any leading questions. You tell us as much as you want to tell us.
I'm good, man. To be honest, I'm still quite nervous, so I'm fine with you filling in whatever you want to, if you need to. But yeah, so I called at the start of the year because I was struggling with my drink, and you and Catherine took my call, and you helped me out. You brought Alistair on, and you both taught me into getting to AA, and you also shared your number with me after the phone call,
Yep.
which blew my mind and made me realise, wow, I really do need to give AA a shot to help me out. And then over the next couple of months, or a few months really, I was going to AA, but I was struggling with it still. Like I kept going back because I knew that was where I needed to be. I knew that I needed to, get some real help with it and make a connection, and I was missing that in my life. But I couldn't commit to it properly. Like I knew that I needed to get a sponsor to work through the steps, but the person that I'd been wanting to ask, I thought they'd just say no, so I just kept dragging my feet. So for a few months, I kept sobering up and going back out, drinking again, and then sobering up. But then in May, I stopped drinking, and I was just sick of it again. And so I sobered up, got a sponsor. They said yes, the person that I'd wanted to sponsor me. And since then, I've been working the program. And this weekend, I'm doing my step 5, which is this week I'm doing my step 4, where I write down all the resentments through my life and all the dark secrets that I thought I'd never tell anyone. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be telling my sponsor all of them. So, and that feels like a big, huge step to do, but I think I really need it. Like it's the way that I was drinking is kind of life and death, really. And I don't think it's so dramatic to say that. And I'm really quite worried about this. Well, scared, because there are things that I thought I'm never going to tell anyone that. But when I just imagined actually telling my sponsor, I just thought, well, you've got to do it, man. You've got to do it. So it's happening. And yeah, a bit nervous, but things have been so much better the last couple of months, especially. Things have been brilliant. I got into university. Sobered up just in time for that, because I was on this access to uni course, and at the start of the year when I went back to drinking, that kind of became a train wreck. But when I came out of the binge, I got all my my coursework in for it, and I got into uni. So I'm just really excited about that. For the first time ever, I think I'm actually up for studying something, working at something. It's been great last. How long is it since May? It's 3 months, is it? Have I got that right? Yeah. So yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah. And I've handed in my notice at work. I've been working as a cashier for the last 4 years or so. But want to concentrate on studying, so it's quite a lot of things changing in the next over the last couple of months and in the next month or two. But it's brilliant, man. It's going really well. But I felt bad because I hadn't been in touch much for a while, and I've especially recently I've been putting it off. But I'm so excited by you guys being on Twitch. Like, the show is just brilliant. I was so glad. The big reveal when Catherine came out a couple of weeks ago, I was punching the air. I did think that was naughty, but it was worth it. It's great. I was really punching the air a lot when that happened. So I've been enjoying the show, but I thought I'd call in because it feels like things are changing. I'm really excited, and I've put a lot of work in, but it was. And I wanted to say this to both of you, because I've thanked Iain already, but it's great to talk to you as well, Catherine. And the show that you two did has been huge in me, played a huge part in me bringing about a lot of change in my life. And I'm just really, really grateful. So thank you both again. It's lovely to speak to you.
You've worked so hard. Thank you for getting in touch with us. I did wonder what happened.
Yeah,
I'm so thrilled for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm in pieces. I'm in pieces. It's so nice to see you looking so well, man, to hear you talking like that. I know we kind of chatted, we always WhatsApped, because neither of us are particularly good on the phone. And we chatted a bit during the start of lockdown, and then kind of when I lost the job, I didn't reach out to you, and I think maybe you did, and I haven't spoken to you for ages. So hearing that you're getting it is that's magic. It's magic. Step 5 is a joy.
Yeah.
Step 5 is a joy. Once you've done it, and for those who don't know, step 4 is you kind of write down. It's a very basic thing. You write down all of the bad stuff you did, all of the people that you treated terribly. You know, if you stole money, if you cheated on someone, all of that stuff, right? And then you go and share it with someone, and it can be sexual, it can be anything, and it's stuff that quite often we think we're never going to tell anyone, the deepest, darkest secrets, and then you go and tell someone. And the thing I found, and I'm just starting a step 4 again. The thing I found with the step 5 is my sponsor went, yeah, I did that, but then I did this, and there was or going, oh, I've never done that, but I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and I came out skipping, almost literally, because all this stuff I thought I would carry to my grave, I had told another person. They hadn't gasped. They hadn't looked at me in disgust. They hadn't called the police. They went, yeah, I did that. Oh, I'm really sorry you had to carry that around for so long. That was it. There's no judgment. It's beautiful.
The point is that shame can't survive in the light, can it?
It's beautiful, and it's the one everyone's scared of in the fellowship, and it's the best, man.
Yeah, when I in the build up to my sponsor and I talking about it, I hadn't really been thinking about the steps, because I just thought, look, that's for the future. Just concentrate on what you're doing right now. And he was really keen to go slowly and make sure I had a firm grasp of the first step, which is admitting powerlessness over alcohol, which was great for me, because I'd known that I couldn't stop drinking whenever I start for years, but I've not just admitted it, I've accepted it now. And that's been really freeing, actually. That's been really great over the last several weeks. But when we finally came to talk, set a date to do step 4 and then do the step 5 together, it was just whilst I was talking to him, I imagined actually coming out with everything that I thought I'd never tell anyone else. And just imagining it, I felt so amazing about it. I thought, well, it's got to happen. I've got to do it honestly, because other people said that they've done it, but they've left stuff out or something like that, and I just know I can't do that. So I just immediately knew, after a while of thinking, oh, I can't do that step properly, but if I don't do that, other people said you're not going to carry on with the rest of the program properly. And then I thought, well, all right, just hang on, you'll cross that bridge when you come to it. But once it finally came to talking about doing it, I just realized, yeah, I do need to be honest. I need to do it, which was huge for me, and I am still quite nervous. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's going to be a big part in helping get things on track and staying on track. So yeah, looking forward to it. But
can I just share one message in the chat from Arctic Snowball? And this is the circle. This is the circle of recovery. Arctic Snowball says, as an alcoholic, this is so inspirational. So your story is that we had Alistair, and Alistair kind of inspired you, and now you're inspiring people, and that's the way it goes. This stuff is contagious. This recovery is contagious, and you're infecting people just by sharing it. So thank you. So lovely to see you, man. Yeah.
Well, thank you, and I'm thrilled that you got the show on Twitch. I'm enjoying it so much. So it's great to talk to you guys again.
We'll speak again soon, Euan.
Yeah,
Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
guys.
What a joy. We just made my year.
I'm in pieces. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. He's come so far. I wouldn't have recognised him.
I've got a new toy. I've got a Stream Deck, which AlphaSync very kindly sent me, and it's buttons. And it means that I can do this. Kath can do that. Happy. It also means I can play ads, which I have to do. We've got a new sponsor tonight, so we'll do those in a bit. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Can you let me know? Are there ads? Now that should have fired off. Let me just go and check. I wonder if I can check here.
Isn't it funny though? Assuming it's worked, technology, isn't it great now?
Well, it may not have worked, in which case it's rubbish. But I think technology really is great. Really is great. No, I don't think it's worked.
There's an ad now. It says rain cloud puffs.
Yeah, got ads. Okay. All right, beautiful.
Some people won't, and it depends where you are sometimes. So
yeah.
don't feel left out. You'll get yours.
Hello, Rain Cloud Puffs.
Hey.
Hi.
You're a lady.
How are you guys?
Very, very well. How are you doing?
I remember you.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
I had to call in and say thank you and apologize for my mispronunciation.
Americans always call me Lane.
Yeah.
And I, even if I do it in lowercase, so I am so used to it. When I'm in America, I am Lane.
But also, our followers know that. So every time we speak to an American, they go, yeah, his name is Lane Lee.
How are you doing? This is one of our raidees, guys.
Yeah.
You stick around at the end of the show. We go and find someone who we think looks interesting and nice. And hasn't got many viewers, and we just kind of invite you to go and sit with them for a bit. And was it Thursday? I think.
Hey.
You were sparking up a
doobie.
a big old pipe there. Where were you? Because you were by a lake. That looked amazing.
Yeah, so we live right by Seattle, so it's about an hour away. It's like a lake, just with a couple cabins on it. So it's pretty nice to get away for a little bit. And it was
like
a
bliss.
partner's birthday, so he wanted to go to the lake.
Ian was saying, I want to go there.
Yo.
Now that is the middle of nowhere.
It
Looks
just
great.
looks stunning, man. It looks so peaceful. How? By the way, can we get a shout out in the chat? Let me see. You've got to
You've got to do it in that voice, have you?
You've got to do it in that voice, and then one of the mods will post the link in the. Can we get a shout out in the chat? So you were just chatting then, but how often do you stream?
So I stream every day, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, so we are 8 hours ahead of you. So that is whatever that is.
Something ridiculous.
Something ridiculous. And what kind of stuff do you stream? Do you stream?
So we do games, and then I do a lot of my art stuff. So I do transfers and fine art printing. So I do gallery shows when there's not a major pandemic. But that's why I found Twitch, was because my shows were getting canceled, and I wanted to find a way to talk about my work with other people. And I had no idea on the community that was on Twitch. So I'm on 6 weeks now, and I've loved every second of it so far.
Every second of it, because Twitch is the internet.
Yeah, it's still a little bit the Wild West, isn't it?
The internet can be a little bit nasty, especially for women, I've heard.
Oh, yes. If that's what you need to do with your day and let your problems out saying some mean comments on the internet, there's a lot worse things you can do. So I try not to read those ones, and the other parts of the community are great. So
good. We've got we've got someone's put your link up. Thank you, Gatford.
Thank you, guys.
Because we send people and within our people 500, 600, 700, 800 people that are watching, there's going to be some idiots, and we've seen that they kind of come into people's chat, and that's embarrassing for us, and we're trying to spread love.
Everyone was lovely, so I appreciate it.
Good.
Okay.
Good to hear.
All right then. So are you on later on tonight?
Oh yes, I'll be on tonight.
And what are you doing? You playing Fall Guys like everybody else?
No, I'm not. I want to try it. It looks like fun.
It's really fun.
It's wicked.
Be doing photo transfers onto metal tonight, or maybe wood. We'll see how the night goes. But
this is why I love Twitch, right? This is why I love Twitch, because you're doing photo transfers onto metal. That sounds amazing, right? Where could you see that live? Yeah, you can find some videos on YouTube, but where are you going to see that live? And I found a while ago this classical guitarist who was streaming his practice rehearsals, and all of this stuff, these creative people, and you're right, particularly since the pandemic, they've got to find another outlet. So it's horrendous, and people are losing money, but the creative people are going onto Twitch, and new people are finding this kind of stuff.
I think I need to watch your stream, because I've lost my arty mojo. I was painting a lot for the first bit of the pandemic, but I don't know, I just can't concentrate. And before I was feeling like, I know what I'm going to paint next. I know exactly where I'm going. It's just gone.
Yeah, that goes through, but just keep painting. You'll find something again.
I might have another go tomorrow.
Gatford is going to be demodded. We're having a clear out of the mods. He posted a link to the wrong person. I'm not even saying the other person's name. Matty is going to be promoted for posting
the error.
Rain Cloud Puffs link in the chat. Go and click on it. Go and click follow. And if you enjoy it, do you know what? I don't even mind if you give our Amazon subscription over to Rain Cloud. It's as long as you're supporting someone within the community. That's what it's all about.
I really appreciate it. I've never had a raid like that before, so it was very interesting, and I appreciate it.
That's what we're trying to do, is spread a little bit of love in a time when there ain't much love going on. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. I'll be definitely tuning into more shows. I love it.
We'll come and see you soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Aren't these people lovely? And here's the thing I've noticed. The number of people we've raided who've called up the next day to say thank you. And they're not calling up to do a plug. They're not calling up. They're just calling up to say, that was wicked, thanks.
Well,
that seems to be the pattern.
Here's my theory, is that, she's been talking to maybe five, I can't remember how many there were, but certainly not
more than five.
Not more than 5 people. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Rain. But it can be a bit lonely sitting there talking to yourself, and the feeling that someone's kind of reached out to you in that way and lifted you up a bit. I imagine that it's quite nice.
I love it. And we had one of the raids last week. I know a few snarky people went in, and someone said, well, maybe you need to be a bit more careful about the raids, and if you could have your mods in there, or if you could go if you could warn the person in advance and make sure. And I did think, maybe it's just too much of a hassle. But no, it's beautiful. Not as beautiful as this guy. It's John Dredge. I'm going to get a picture of Dredge while you talk to him, and we'll put it up so people can see who we're dealing with here.
Mr. Dredge.
What do you mean dealing with? That makes it sound really, really difficult.
What is it this time, Dredge?
What do you mean, what is it this time? That makes it sound like last time was terrible.
This is how you deal with someone, isn't it?
I mean, this time is going to be terrible. But, there's no need to point it out.
How you doing? You're right.
Yeah, good. I'm listening to you as if it's radio.
This is the new thing we need to try and sell, is that you can do this.
Does it work?
I put a magazine over the laptop screen, and now I'm listening to it as if it's radio. Yeah, I prefer it.
Yeah, no, and you're right. It just dawned on me. I don't think people know that they can do that. So
I know.
I
saw that on your Twitter feed, and I thought that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna plug it as that. I think. Hang on a minute. I'm just trying to. Where would I? Oh, he's up there. Come here.
That's what he looks like.
There we go. There's Dredge.
There or thereabouts.
I'm not even watching this, so it better be nice.
It's very, very handsome shots.
Why would it not go in there?
What you?
Hang on. I'm trying to. There, it goes there. There we go.
Brilliant. Actually, that's really cool.
There we go. We've got Dredge.
That's great.
Dredge is called in.
Because I am a cartoon.
He's disappeared. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone right down there.
Gosh, what on earth is going on?
I'm having. There we go. There we go. There's Dredge.
This is it. This is like modern technology at its best.
Well,
talking of which, actually, yeah. I've got a question about social media for you.
Stop
laughing
at him.
At?
He's massive and he looks really grumpy.
I've never seen you look grumpy like that, Dredge.
That is that is accurate.
Yeah.
Go on.
This is a live video link to Dredge's actual face.
Mm-hmm. He's got a serious question about social media.
Okay, away you go.
Let's hear it.
Here we go. Serious grumpy question. Yeah. So, right. I know Instagram is photos. Twitter is this useful thing. It can be horrible, but it's useful. Facebook is just sort of there.
Yeah.
What is TikTok?
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, TikTok.
It is a lot of fun. It is so much fun. I discovered TikTok. Just
leave it there.
You were the one.
I thought let's get up to date, right? Just as President Trump announces he's going to close it, I thought let's announce. It
made you go,
I want some of
this
this.
Must be excellent.
We've got 81 followers on our TikTok channel. This latest one is my 8-year-old. I can't. That's my kid's voice, and I'm miming to that. I'm saying that's kind of toxic. Then he's singing. And I'm miming to his laugh. That laugh is happening live, but I know his laugh so well I can mime it. And that has had 215 views. That's what TikTok is, Dredge. It's the most fun you can have.
I think that you could be great on TikTok, Dredge.
So, what is it? You have 5 or 10 seconds to do something daft. Is that what it is?
You've got 15 to 30 seconds. To 60 seconds, I think you can have.
Everybody will be famous for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
That's what the man said.
Won't you listen to what the man says?
So you can go on there and be silly, and then people look at it, and that's what it is.
It's just daft.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cleared
also,
up.
You can manage that.
It's got built-in effects, so you can put effects on your voice and videos. It's really, really good fun. It's really, really good fun.
I phoned up like my 8-year-old nephew the other day, and I was just going to have a brief chat. You know, how are you doing? All right. And then suddenly he turned into a werewolf.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And there were all these like incredibly advanced effects.
Well, he probably would have. I can explain what happened there. What he was doing there is probably he got bitten by a werewolf, and then what that does is that gets into his bloodstream, and then he's infected. He's a lycanthrope. So,
okay. It wasn't the effects. It wasn't the effects on his face.
No. He's actually a werewolf, or as Americans say, a werewolf.
Do I need to call anybody about that?
Ghostbusters.
No.
Okay. Are they on Twitch?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, are you enjoying the hot weather?
No.
Go away, weirdo.
I don't enjoy being sweaty at all.
No. Well.
What?
No. So some more ads. Can you tell me? Have some more ads just fired through, please. Have some more ads.
Stop clicking.
Just killed a mosquito.
Yeah, and stained your ceiling.
No, I haven't. It's a mosquito.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, then we know it's working. Then we know it is working. It's working.
I suspect Ramey's just saying yes to make us carry on.
Yeah, she's sparking up a big old doo-doo. A doo-doo.
Ooh. Sorry, everyone, about that.
Alistair, when you called in and we tried to put you on with Gatford, and then I cut you off, did you end up chatting to Gatford off air?
I did.
How funny is that? I didn't know. I thought I'd knackered everything up, and I hadn't. I put you two into a private chat.
You did, and we had a good chat about diabetes.
Oh, how's it going with yours? Because you were just recently diagnosed.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of. I thought we were sort of getting used to it more with the new medicine, and then the reason for this phone call. I woke up with a streaming cold and a cough.
Oh.
And I panicked. I thought, oh no, that's not COVID, is it? And I've got diabetes. Shit. Sorry for swearing.
You will be.
So I ordered a test online.
Yeah.
Now, am I right in thinking that you ordered a test online?
Yep.
You ordered a test?
Yep.
How long did it take for you to get your results, can I ask?
They messed mine up, so I got angry with them and got a refund.
Oh, right.
Was yours the blood test?
You know, I'm not sure what I've ordered. It was. I went on the website and.
The website.
It's not the. I don't think it's the antibody test or anything like that. So I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So I'll. I don't know. I suppose.
Did you pay for it?
No, it's free.
Okay. From what? From the NHS?
From the NHS, yeah.
I'll probably be right. It'd be a bit stiff. Might not. I don't know what it'll be, but if it's from the NHS, it's fine. I got mine privately, and they screwed it up, and I kicked off. And can we time out Matt Kite, please? And you see what they say. Don't panic. See what they say. See what they say.
Yeah. Well, it helped. I went to a meeting tonight because I could get some of that sort of emotion out. But actually, when I came off the phone with you, was that Euan on? Because I missed his.
Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't
it? Isn't it?
Absolutely superb.
You're allowed to feel a little bit of pride about that.
Well, I mean,
no. He mentioned that you'd made a difference.
You're allowed to feel a little bit of pride. No, you don't wallow in it, but you're allowed to feel, that out of your. I'm going to use a word that some people might find a bit heavy, but you'll get it. Out of your misery, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You've now inspired someone else to come out of their misery. So your pain is paying off. Honestly, this sobriety is infectious. It's really infectious.
Yeah, it's right. It's great. It's absolutely brilliant, and I just love Alcoholics Anonymous, and it's absolutely brilliant. I know you've been away. I don't suppose you've been get into many meetings.
No,
I know
I've
you're
got a
busy.
meeting tomorrow, my home group tomorrow, and then I'm going to start my step 4. I've changed sponsors, and that's all good, all groovy. My previous sponsor apologised for not being there for me, and it's all good. Let's do it. Let's do this. I experienced this weekend, Alistair, the joys of being sober and clear-headed and present. I got to hang out with my 2 beautiful boys, and we laughed so
Brilliant.
so much, man. And that is all because I don't take drugs or drink anymore.
Do you remember in the early days, and it was all about just finding something that sparked joy, just every now and again, just looking for something that did it? Well, you had like kind of non-stop this weekend, didn't you?
This week I'm exhausted from joy. I'm going to go and watch Love Story. I'm going to watch Brief Encounter. I'm going to watch Champion, the story about Bob Champion, the jockey starring John Hurt who gets cancer. Because I need misery in my life. I've had too much. I feel guilty. I've had too much joy.
Can I ask, am I allowed to ask which part of the country generally you went to?
I can tell you, now that we've been, I can tell you, we went via Airbnb. We stayed in a place called Shoreham-on-Sea, which is about 15 minutes one way from Brighton, 15 minutes the other way from Worthing, and we'd rented a houseboat, right? And so it's a big boat that had been converted basically into 2 apartments. It was huge, and we only had half the boat. It was huge, right? And we had bunk beds, and we had 2 double beds, and we had a bit of the deck to go out, a huge kitchen. It was amazing. There were nudie self-portraits on the wall because I think the people were hippies. Beautiful.
What more could you want?
Beautiful. So we went there, and it was absolutely stunning, right? Absolutely stunning, and we had a great time. And we went to Brighton a few times. Now, where it wasn't so good was in Brighton, because there's been a lot of talk about it, the black and ethnic minority and Asians and all of this, that not being able. I was trying to avoid saying BAME, and I realised there is, anyway. There's been a lot of talk about the BAME community being responsible for some places being locked down, particularly in the northwest, because they won't abide by social distancing and they don't wear masks, right? I was in Brighton. It was disgusting the amount of crowds there were. 90% white, and that's me. I would go as far as saying 95% white, but 90% white, right? People in these little narrow streets, all crowding in. Me and my eldest worked out, we estimate it's probably about 30 to 40% of people were wearing masks. I was wearing my mask when I was out, and I saw it, and I was really prepared to just go back to the boat, because we booked some activities, but I deliberately booked. I booked it a while ago. I had no intention of going to the beach, and certainly didn't know it was going to be a heat wave. But we booked some like pottery painting. We booked a power boat ride, an adventure room, mini golf, and a treasure hunt. And we cancelled the treasure hunt because it was just too crowded. And the pottery painting, you had to book in advance. We were the only people there. We had the whole place to ourselves. But the streets of Brighton were heaving, and people just walking everywhere, walking into each other. And so I was taking all these little sort of side streets and back streets and going the long way round to avoid all these flipping idiots. I went to Starbucks, right?
It must be frightening, really.
I went to Starbucks, and the guy in Starbucks offered me a pen and a form, like a survey. And he stood there and he's offering it to me, and I went, Mark, I said, "Oh, I'm not going to take that." Sorry? Yeah, I'm not going to touch anything. Oh, okay, right, sure. He's offering me a pen and paper to do a survey. It was awful, Alistair. It was awful. And I had a really good chat with my boys. I said, look, you might think I'm being a little bit oversensitive. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm being overcautious, but we don't know exactly how bad this thing is. And so I'm going to wear my mask, and I'm not, and they were cool with it. But it was awful. It was awful. The crowd, second wave incoming, or first wave just bouncing back up, because no one gave a stuff.
Well, you're a good role model to your kids, I think.
Or I'm a nervous ninny. I don't know, but we don't know yet.
Bit of both.
So I'm going to be a nervous ninny, and it was incredible. Just these people just walking into each other as though nothing had happened.
Now, I know
white people.
Brighton's always been kind of free and easy, got a laid-back attitude, all that stuff, but come on, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the photos that you sent.
Oh, Gav says.
And is it the lanes? Is that what it's called?
The lanes, yeah.
Little tiny sort of side streets, and they'd still put people out there drinking. It was as if nothing had ever happened.
Now, Gav says, wasn't the survey to give your details in case you needed to be traced? That's a good point. I don't know. I didn't see him offer it to anybody else. And we did try and go into Nando's. I mean, I was really kind of lowering my sights a bit. And we went to Nando's, and you had to scan a QR code that then registered you for the track and trace. We didn't stay in the end because it was just too hot. But I don't think this pen and paper thing was the survey.
But I know in other places where they need a pen and paper survey for signing in and stuff. And yes, some people, when you go to a pub or a restaurant, the pubs are keeping track of people who will allow themselves, because apparently not everyone will write their names down and stuff.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of in your interest, isn't it? But anyway, they have two pots, a pot of pens that are brand new, and where you put it when you're finished. Then they get binned. And I know it's terrible waste, but you can't take the risk these days.
We went to mini golf, which was brilliant, and they really lowered the numbers of people. You had to pre-book, and you had to wait for the team that they'd let someone in. It wasn't that busy at all, actually, and we had to wait a few minutes for that people to go ahead. And they said, look, try and keep a hole between you, don't go any further. So we took our time, and we used our clubs once, and then we put them in a bin, and they would go off and be cleaned. And there was the adventure escape room. They cleaned. They cut in half the number of teams that were going in, and they cleaned everything. And we had to wear a mask when we were outside of the room, and all of this. And who knows? Maybe that was me taking a risk as well, doing some of that stuff. I was very nervous. We went to Five Guys because there was no one in there. It was
no guys.
No guys. But it was, and I went to, we saw Wagamama's. My youngest loves Wagamama's, and I said, I'm really sorry, dude. I just don't feel safe going in there. Oh, they do takeaway. Let me order a takeaway. I'll book it now, and we'll go and get it later. And the woman on the door was saying, why don't you guys come in? Or the boys were in the car. She said, why don't you come in? I said, I don't feel safe. She said, I get it. She said, look, we've got barriers between the things, and we've cut them, and we clean after everyone, but I get it. I just don't feel safe at all, man. But that's where I went, Alistair, and had the time of my flipping life.
Excellent. Great. Well, nice talking. Talk to you again soon.
Take care, Alistair.
Tutty bye. Hey, listen, we have got some great sponsors.
We've got a full house.
We have got. What does that mean, Catherine?
We only ever take on 4, and we've got all 4 slots filled this week.
So we can't have no more this week. But if you're interested in possibly being one of our sponsors for a future date, the things are coming to an end, and we've got room for. We will have room for a few more other points. This is our new sponsor. Andrew has been in touch from Also Print Limited, alsoprint.com. If you want to go and check him out. What I like about this family business, the Also, Andrew, Lisa, Samuel, Oliver.
Beautiful.
I like that.
That's the whole lot.
I like that. Family-run business. It's a printers. Listen, if you want like a thing that says happy 60th birthday, Nana, please don't bother Andrew at Also Print. That's not what he's into. But there's a lot of security stuff, scratch cards.
Yeah.
So tempted to get some
Hold
TLNA
horses.
scratch cards.
Hold your horses. That'll come. I'm sure of it.
So tempted, Andrew.
Scratch cards, holograms, personalisation.
So if you've got like tickets and not a lot of live stuff happening, but shows are getting booked in for next year, and if you need holograms on there, Andrew is your man.
Yeah. Business and leisure. They can do tickets. They can do brochures. They can do your pads. They can do clothing. Any branding and marketing ideas, talk to Also Print.
A lot of COVID stuff as well. So if your business needs, the 2-meter signs, stay well back, all of that stuff, they can do all of that. So Andrew, thank you. AlsoPrint.com. We'll tell you a little bit more about him a bit later on. We've got a full house, as we said.
Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. glaw.co.uk. So you'll know that Richard Gregorian is one of our most avid listeners and now viewers.
He's a little bit creepy. His fanhood is weird.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's just passionate about TLNA, and we're grateful for it.
Well done.
He can help you out at the time of your life, which is bloody difficult.
Yep.
So divorce, You see it on TV with the solicitors making it more difficult, going for the ex, trying to get as much money out of them as possible and not particularly caring about what's left behind. Richard and his team will be looking at the whole picture. So they look at you, they're trying to find a way to get through a really tricky time, but so that the family is put through as little as possible. They will not pitch you against your ex. They will not get involved in the sort of he said, she said. They will look at the whole picture. So they're not just looking at sort of financial arrangements. They want to make sure you're all right in yourself. So that's Gregorian Emerson. Oh, God, here we go.
It's sponsor time. We're all feeling fine with the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
I mean, yeah.
Poseidon Safety Management, Devon and Cornwall is a whole lot safer because of Nick and Zeus and the rest of the team. They are it's too hot, isn't it?
It's too hot.
They are the largest suppliers of guard dogs in the 2 counties. They're the only authorised installer of Radar Vision. This is a security system, doesn't need any power, no internet, nothing like that.
You can stick it in a field.
You can stick it up your bum. They are a real human touch. You can give them a call. The numbers are there. Give them a call and just have a chat, particularly if you're in Devon and Cornwall. You can phone up if you're lonely, I suppose. But Nick's probably got better things to do. Every night they have dedicated, hard-working professional teams who are human people. They're not thugs. They're out patrolling businesses, responding to burglar alarms, and above all, helping to work for a safer Devon and Cornwall. Bob the Cat. Somers Waste Solutions. Catherine, talk to me.
Somers Waste Solutions, another family business. And as some wag pointed out last week, oh, yeah, so what? You say it like it's a good thing. What about the Murdochs? Okay, these are not the Murdochs.
Could be.
I don't know, James and Mark, the Murdochs of waste. I don't think we're going there. Anyway, Somers Waste Solutions, they can sort out your waste solution regardless of whether you are a big business or a one-man band, basically, or a one-woman band.
What I'm liking, right, is I've noticed all the businesses are like tweeting each other now. Have you seen that?
There's a whole gang.
Primarily ganging up against Barry from Watford, which is totally the way to go. Somers Waste Solutions, they can save your company money and they can probably make your company a whole lot greener. It's well worth checking out. There's Bob the Cat, dear viewer. There.
Now he's the Rupert Murdoch of the organisation.
It is too hot. Both out of sync. What is out of sync, Window Gems? Were we out of sync then? We have got testimonials. We'll do the testimonials in the next hour. Were we out of sync? And if... Right. Window Gems is so... going to get a timeout. Nice. Window Gems, explain yourself. Explain yourself. Explain yourself. Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Window Gems, right now.
Oh, I was out first.
Then me. I'm not losing one more button. I just work. No.
CJ, you...
Been out of sync for most of the night. I think that's... Well, then...
Perhaps it's you.
Not out of sync. They could have a Bluetooth headphone or speaker that has a delay. No! In sync on mine, but Ian's mic sounds echoey compared to everyone else. You've been out of sync for the whole show? What? I think you guys need to switch off and on again. That is what I think. Yes. Yes. I think that's exactly... Isn't this great?
I think so, unless it's knocking us out of sync every time.
No, this is what we got. Look, this is what we got. Look, and we've got little pictures of me and Kath. You can't see it. Kath, hide your face so this focuses. Hang on a minute. Look, we've got little pictures. Hang on. Oh, I just took a picture.
Why?
I can't do it.
Oh, anyway, it's too hot for this caper.
We've got little pictures of me and Kath to know whether...
We know who's who.
We know what's what. We know what we're doing. Perfect. Yeah, they are talking mince. It sounds okay. It is too hot.
It's too hot for this caper.
What does this button do? Oh, it's taking me to... Oh, it's taking me to a website. Get rid of that button at some point.
Somewhere in a basement in El Gato, there is someone going... Someone's hit the bat signal.
El Gato's not a place, Catherine.
How do you know?
Dredge as our wallpaper. It really annoyed me, these people not wearing masks and just walking around and bumping into each other. Mm-hmm. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Hey, we went to Go Ape today on the way home.
Were they all youngsters?
Nope. They were nearly all white. And I keep saying that just because would a fan ruin the vibe? I've ordered a fan. It's coming on Wednesday.
You can sample our vibe with the fan.
And then it's going to be a thunderstorm on Thursday. So that was a waste of money.
No, it'll come again. Gary.
Ooh, it's too hot.
It is too hot.
Stop stealing my patter.
Well, all right. Sorry. Well, I can see you now.
I tried to trim my beard today. I had it set on a 4.
I came here and I went to the loo.
Yep.
And it looked like there'd been some kind of beard explosion up there.
Which loo did you go to?
Upstairs.
The big one? Or
the nice one.
ensuite?
The one that you clean. The one.
I did my beard in the ensuite. That wasn't my beard.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I was just going to, because I was enjoying having a bushy beard, right? And I thought I'm going to, even though it's hot, I'm going to grow it. And then I was clipping it on 4, and then the clipper went to 1.
Oof.
And it was a so I've had to clip it on 2. So the beard is a lot shorter than I would have liked.
That happened to me. I mistakenly did it and went a bit short, and had to take pretty much the whole beard off. And it was.
Well, I thought you were going for the tash look. That someone just said that in the chat. Clayton says I thought you were going for the stash only.
This thing called hospital happened.
You lost another toe, man.
You can no longer call me a 9-toed freak.
Oh.
Well, I can.
No, you can't, because I don't have 9.
That makes. Well, I can still call you it.
Yeah,
I can call you a nice guy. It doesn't have to be factually correct.
Good point. In hospital, although I did inquire about whether I could get a shave, it was low priority.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I
decided other things to do.
So for those that don't know, Gatford, 18 months ago lost a big toe?
Oh no, it was longer than that. It was about 3 years ago now.
Was it? Well, I've got terrible grasp of time. And then you had another one. What happened?
Basically, although my diabetes is much better controlled now than it was back then, I've got a thing called neuropathy, which means I don't feel anything when something happens in my feet because of diabetes.
Kath's got neuropathy of the soul.
Yes, that happens all the time. But what happened was I got a nasty infection in my big toe, and I didn't feel it. So it went a couple of days, and then I noticed it, and by then it was too... Well, we did a week's worth of antibiotics. We tried, but the surgeon came around and he said, I've never seen a toe like that recover. So I went, okay. And it wasn't easy, but I said, do it. And the exciting thing was, I had it under local.
Oh, no. What? Oy. Did you hear it
go?
No,
I didn't. No. I'd never been in an operating theatre in my life conscious. The other times when I went in, I was under general. So this time when they said you could have it under the local and there'd be less recovery time and all that, I was like, okay. And it was really, really weird. But the anaesthesiologist talked me through it, and and one of the student nurses put some music on. Stevie Wonder's Second Worst Song was playing whilst I was having my toe cut off.
So the worst one is I Just Called to Say I Love You. Second one is the birth. Isn't she lovely?
It's not awful. That's beautiful.
No, it's a terrible song with great harmonica solos. It's not, well, it's his second worst song. It's still better than a lot of people's. But, so that's playing in the background. So the anaesthesiologist is talking to me. I've got the screen up because I'm too much of a scaredy cat to watch. And she just suddenly goes, oh yeah, and they've taken the toe. And I'm like, what? I was waiting for like a click or as you say, a noise.
Yeah.
And they just... And I've had no painkillers since the surgery. I'm back home. I'm going back to work tomorrow from home. And it's all good.
You're going back to work tomorrow
from home.
So you're not going back to work. You're not going back to work tomorrow. Just to.
Yeah. Well, I work in my kitchen, so that's work, isn't it?
Listen, bottling your own fecal matter to sell online is not a job.
I'll ask Kath if I could use her Etsy site to push that. But
speaking of which, thank you very much indeed for being my latest customer.
It's a present for me mum, so I can't say too much.
She's not watching this whole crap, is she?
No, probably not. Although she has now got an iPhone.
Has
so
she?
We bought her an iPhone and she's adapted to it, bless her.
Well, I hope she's more comfortable as a result of your purchase.
Indeed, yes. So it's going to be it's a thank you for her because she's been really good whilst I've been in hospital. So it's a little present for her. So I'm looking forward to. I saw you with it at your place, and I thought, oh, that looked good. So I thought she'd really like that because she's a big
Kath
Beatles
makes
fan.
these. Kath makes these, guys.
Well, I painted it, and someone else makes the actual cushions, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
It works. It works for me.
By the way, I don't know if Scott is still in the chat. Scott, the new charity. Why are we not? Sorry, we can't. I need to add a Skype button. That's what I need to add.
Beautiful.
That's what I need to add. I need to add that button so we can go there. Balcony Shirts is here. Scott, the new range of shirts I've got it for charity. I don't think I've got. Oh, here we go. This has been turned into a charity shirt with all the profits going to the Samaritans.
I bet you feel a right fool now, don't you, Gatford? You should have got your mum one of them.
Yes. And Scott, shall I come on and do a reveal? Yeah, do it. Do it. Please do.
Can I tell you how me and your sister got Scott in trouble once?
Did you and my sister get Scott pregnant?
No, in trouble, not pregnant.
Oh,
we both started pushing the rumour on Twitter that he should open a shop in Gatford. And he got phone calls.
From whom?
From people asking if he wants to view property in Gatford for a new shop.
Oh,
brilliant!
It's true. We were going to get your sister to do the grand opening as a joke, but then he started getting real phone calls.
I don't like you talk. I'm going to be honest. I don't like you talking to my sister.
I'm not. It was only on Twitter.
I don't like you talk. I don't like you.
Off. Done with it. That's fine.
Oh, well, I'm not going to cut you off. I don't like you talking to my sister.
I'll give you my sister's number. You can talk to her. Deal?
I've got your sister's number. Your mum gave it to me while you were in hospital.
Okay,
and the number.
Oh.
Stay there, because I've got to make a new icon. Is there a Skype? Can you see a Skype? Stay there. Shut up. Is there a Skype?
No.
Should we put that gay light bulb as Skype? That is Skype. It's just something. I've got this new toy, and it's brilliant, Gatford. It just means that I can put buttons to do what I want, and then there we go, Skype.
That's nice.
Can you put a button to bring cream soda or something?
Press it and see.
Hang on a minute. I've lost it. Oh no, it didn't save. Right, hang on, stay there. It's collection. So that is Skype. Stay there.
Not going anywhere.
This is
a terrible typer.
I'm not a terrible typer. I'm a terrible typist. Save. No, that should then save. All right. And then we're going to... All right, I'll press the button. Will it bring
cream
more
soda.
cream soda? Here we go. Yeah, it works. Hang on, so if I do that, then that... Yes, it works!
That's made me laugh.
Let me change the picture. All right, Gatford, goodbye.
Get here. Still here.
Still here.
Look.
That's nice, isn't it?
This is amazing. Mm-hmm. This Stream Deck is amazing. Thanks to the guys at AlphaSync.
Those guys.
Those guys. Hey, we're going to be giving away one of these noble chairs that, the one I got cost me about 600 quid.
Yeah,
I bought it when I thought, well, we're going to be doing the radio show from home. I'll be doing, and then I got the boot. But we're going to be giving one of these away very, very soon. Hey, it's balcony shirts.
Unbelievable! Look at your hair.
I don't know.
Look at your face. I haven't seen it for such a long time.
I don't know what I'm.
He's talking to the stream.
What do I do?
Can you turn off the Twitch stream and talk to us on Skype?
Hello, is that better?
Yeah.
That's a very shiny microphone. That is scrubbed up well.
That's nice.
That was so intense. I had just things go. There was all noises everywhere. You're right.
Look at you. Look at him. He's got what's going on?
This is balcony shirts. He makes makes a significant amount of our merch, the good merch, and won the nation's heart with Girly Swat T-shirt.
Yeah, got one of them.
The Lady Hailed Spider.
Yes.
What was the other big one? There's another big one.
The homeschool selection.
The free Pete Doherty T-shirt.
That was it. The free Pete Doherty and a T-shirt that says Uxbridge. Why not? Is that one of them?
better than it sounds.
I've got Milton Keynes City of Dreams. I had those T-shirts before I knew Scott Belks.
Nez Pez dispenser.
You're going to help me bring down those counterfeits.
They've closed. They've taken them off.
Oh,
I threatened some bootleggers with legal action, and they took it down. I bigged
Is
up
it
the
really?
Gregorian. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, thank you.
We got some great merch, tlna.co.uk, but more importantly, and friend of Iain Lee, of course. Let's not forget that. Thank you, Matty.
Friend of Iain Lee.
And witness to me smashing my car up.
I feel so. I still feel, but I can still see the fluid dripping out the bottom. If you'll pardon the expression, in my mind.
It's a very persistent stain. Yeah.
Simon, our artist viewer, came up with it was really down.
He was a struggling artist. He'd been painting for years, and no one's buying, right? And so we said, "Let's have a look." Unbelievable.
I saw it and thought that is a winning design. Just instantly. I've been in the business as long as I have. You can spot them.
Yeah. So that's why I had to approach you to see if you could make it into a T-shirt.
That's right. Yeah.
Because you saw it was a winner, but you didn't want to say anything.
I was waiting for the go ahead.
You have turned this into a T-shirt.
Yeah.
With profits. Profits. That doesn't mean every penny, you absolute idiots. Profits going to the Samaritans.
Yeah, when he says idiots, he means dear customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because we when we have to buy the T-shirts and then we have to make them and we have to pay. We've worked out how much it costs us to make it, and everything else we're giving.
What is he looking at? I can't see what he's looking at. Has
I
he
bet
got
he's
like a
looking
bluey
at
on or something?
I'm looking at you. Looking at your
the camera.
There. Sorry. There. I'm tiny. I'm up. If I look at me, there. I'm looking at me. Now I'm looking at you. Now I'm looking at Kath. Okay, is that everyone clear?
Can you? First of all, I've been away for a few days, and I was really looking forward to
this
getting.
This must be what that bloke in the Dragon Den's looking at.
Yeah, exactly.
When he does the end bit and he's over there.
You said Dragon Dens. You mean Dragon's Den?
Yeah, he's got one eye paying the bus driver and the other looking for a seat.
He's blind.
No, he's not.
He's blind, I convinced my ex-wife. And she says, well, how is he looking at the camera? I said, well, during rehearsals, they ring a little bell over the camera and he learns. She works at the BBC and he learns where to look and then he just goes and does it because he's very good like that.
He has got pierced nipples. I know he can see, but he's got pierced nipples and you can see them through his shirt.
So why? And I always thought he was blind, and that's fine. But if he's not blind, why doesn't he just look at the camera?
Arrogance.
I think he might think he is looking at the camera.
Defund the BBC. Give it all to John Gaunt TV. Now.
Oh, don't be silly.
I was away for the weekend. I was looking to coming back to getting a lot of parcels. I got my Stream Decks parcel. I got a birthday present for Kathy Boyle. I got the bit of paper that I needed before I went away. And I got the Iain and Catherine Simon T-shirt. Except I didn't get it, otherwise I'd be wearing it now.
Oh.
What happened?
I sent it yesterday or the day before.
Yesterday was a Sunday.
Oh, mate.
Day before.
Today? Tomorrow?
I've sent out loads of those things, which is why I'm here, changing the subject.
Let's have. This is like when he goes on James O'Brien, but even better. less Ponzi and less leftist. And I'm not supping on champagne. So, can you reveal the T-shirt to the boys and girls, the ladies and gentlemen?
We have revealed the T. I can't reveal the T-shirt.
You said you were going to do a big reveal.
I was going to reveal the number.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, right.
So the number we have sold, and we have sold 18, and £7.50 from every one. So let me bring up my calculator.
No.
Times 7, 50, £135.
It's not really worth the bother, is it?
Well, I don't know how much they get paid at the Samaritans. How many hours of chat would that get you?
Chat. Hello, sexy Samaritans. How can I help you? Oh, me. I'm naked. What about you? No, he's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
£135.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Thank you. We're going to post a link in the chat and go and buy it. It's Christmas is coming up. Go and buy it.
we're all buying one here. We're going to put the money in as well, and they are brilliant. I love them. My favourite ones.
We're going to. Have you actually sent us some?
Yeah, I actually have.
We will bung the money in for that as well. We will pay for them, of course.
Yeah. So that's 100. That's 150.
That gets you quite a lot of chat. That gets you quite a lot.
I love your show. What Dredge was saying about he listens to it like the radio. That's how I listen to it.
Okay.
Phone down, headphone.
Getting on my nerves a little bit now. Genuinely, really he was getting on my nerves. Genuinely brilliant. TLNA.co.uk if you want to go and buy a t-shirt. I think it's great. We made a few quid from Simon. By the way, Simon is totally up for this. He gave us the picture.
He's just grateful that finally he's getting his artwork seen.
People are going to be walking around wearing his drawing that he couldn't sell for £5. We're selling it for 15. It's only 15 quid. It's cheaper than all our other merch. We don't take a penny from it. So go and buy it and wear it with pride. Wear it at Pride if you want.
And think of all the chat you're buying.
It's going to be awesome.
Hello.
I'd just like to say that he's sent my T-shirt and I'm wearing it now.
Oh, let's have a look.
Show us. Oh, yes.
Oh, mate.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, that's the first one I've seen, Pete. That's wonderful. It looks brilliant. Oh, that is wicked, man. Thank you. That has made my day. Even more than Euan's call. My badly drawn face on your nipple has... No,
what do you mean badly drawn? It's photorealistic.
I think it took about 36 hours from ordering to receiving.
Oh, that's good.
Well, thank you, man. You've raised a few quid for the Samaritans, who we are big fans of. So thank you. And
No
you look
problem.
cool. You look cool.
Well, I don't think so.
Thank you, mate.
The T-shirt looks cool.
You're looking good. Thank you, mate. People saying you look like Christian Bale. Wow. There's a bit of
that one.
There is a bit of the Christian Bales.
Can you yell at us and tell us to get out of your light and that we're never going to work in the industry again?
Get out of my light. You'll never work in this industry again.
Dead ringer.
Pete, anything else, mate?
No, that's it.
Lovely. Thank you.
Take
I
care,
appreciate
Pete.
that. There we go. That's how this works. We're going to add him. Yeah, we'll accept that request. That's how this thing works. That's good, isn't it? Let's have some of them. That was good. Lovely Scott Balcony. Honestly. And he'll do loads of stuff. If you go and have a look at his website, if you've got a design that you want done, he'll do it. He's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And look, there's the emote in the chat. They're good T-shirts. They're very, very cool T-shirts.
You cannot be unhappy when you see those.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott. You're a star, and I love you, man.
Apparently £150 I saw in the chat unlocks the late night chat.
I'm not in a bad mood.
I like the mushy peas.
I can put some of these on here as well, so you can fire off, and we can have like little folders. So you press that one, and it opens up a whole new thing.
Fancy! I look forward to that.
Yeah. This is good.
You've managed to achieve this and come back from holiday. What was that noise? That was like...
Let's mention some of the subscribers. Let's not dwell on that. Jim Jones is God. Thank you. Jim Jones is God. Ace of Spades 0. Thank you for the subscription. Richard All Sorts has resubscribed for 4 months. Blah blah. Sharing the thing. I like Richard. Richard, I'm a big Monkeys fan, and I posted on a Monkeys page. I got loads of stuff, and I just can't be bothered to sell it. I'm going to give it away. And Richard said, "Oh, yeah, I'll have it." I was like, all right, give us your address and I'll pop it in an envelope. And he gave me his address. I went, oh, you're about 15 minutes away. Should I just pop round and drop it off? And I went round and met his cats, met his partner, and dropped off a load of monkey stuff. It was lovely. Very, very nice. Grout Yal has subscribed. Bestie Boy, Emmy Boo, and Katie, thank you for the bits. RJ Ethorpe, thank you for the bits. And thank you. Don't forget to follow. Click follow. We are on every weeknight. Cole, thank you for the sub. We are on every weeknight from 9, and we're going to do some later ones coming in the next couple of weeks to make up for being off on Friday. Download Fall Guys on the PC.
Oh my God, it's so much fun.
Isn't it fun?
How did I explain it to my friend? Oh, it was. It's like it's a knockout. Yes, please.
cream soda.
Yeah, do you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go nuts. Fall Guys. So it's like it's a knockout. You've got like a little person in a big suit.
You got a little person.
Shush. You're a cartoon, right? And then you get dropped into this scenario where you've got like a big bouncy castle and like things that spin and things that flick you off. Slime, swinging balls, other people shoving you off the end of things that I'm unable to jump over, moments where my camera goes all to cock and I can't see where I'm going anymore, all that kind of vibe, right? But there's 59 other idiots doing it at various places all over the world. You can join your mates as well. Hello, George. You can join your mates as well, and it's just a laugh. Even I know the first 4 or 5 times I did it, I lasted probably about a minute before I got eliminated. But then I started getting all right at it, and I would make it through to 1 round, maybe 2 rounds before I got eliminated. But it was just doable enough for it to be fun. It wasn't too hard. Don't you find if a game's too hard, you give up?
No, I'm a pro gamer.
Oh, I can't be bothered. Anyway, it was really good fun. And I was playing against Iain, one of Ian's boys, the littlest boy, and he was showing me up, basically. Where is she? I was miles away.
It's a tough game. It's a tough game.
Fun, though.
We'll do it. Well, maybe we'll do it tonight. We'll see. We're both a bit tired and a bit hot, but I've got it on the computer now. I've also got that marbles game. I've downloaded the marbles.
Oh, aye.
Where you can all play. You just type in play or something. You getting paid for this? Yes, Phil. Getting paid the big old bucks. Big bucks.
What else? Oh, yeah, I downloaded a game called A Knight's Tale or something. It was very old-fashioned, and I kind of loved it.
Papa Morph says, do Fall Guys tomorrow, I reckon.
All right, Papa Morph, we'll think about it. It's not like this. We're not doing anything. Honestly.
What's a dumb waiter?
Rubber Duck, thank you for subscribing.
I like how Cher is obscuring
Of course she is. Of course she is.
Oh, it's too hot now.
It is.
It's too hot. We should explain. Sorry, an hour and a quarter into it, we should explain what this is. This is the Late Night Alternative. I'm Iain Lee. This is Catherine Boyle. We've been doing radio together for about the last 8 years. Separately doing it another 10, 15 years before that. I was doing a bit of TV over here in the UK. We were just at a radio. Our last job was 4 years at a radio station, Talk Radio, which became a right-wing cesspit, and we were there trying to create a little bit of love and celebrating life and getting a bit angry sometimes, but never faking it. And we got the boot because we were 2 left, and for the lads and some of the lasses.
I need a fringe cut.
I'll do it.
No.
I'll do it.
No.
Oh. And then we're here on Twitch. Are you giving away records? Maybe. We're here on Twitch, and Twitch came and said, "Would you like to?"
What did Kath do before radio? I trained as a journalist.
Twitch said, "Would you like to come and do the radio show here? If we kind of give you, if we give you a bit of money and then you can collect subs and stuff as well." And we're like, "Yeah, sure. We'll do it." So follow, sub if you can. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Primes to your Twitch account. And I know we're doing a bit of selling tonight. We're trying to get the balance. Well, let me tell you this. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch, and you can then subscribe to us. We get a £5. And it doesn't cost you a penny, and it's money you could never spend. Thank you, Franimal. Nice to have you here. So, and if you haven't got Amazon Prime, you can chuck us money, 3 tiers, and you can chuck bits, or you can donate, and all of that stuff, right? And it feels like we're a bit sell heavy today, and we have to play adverts. We're part of the contract with Twitch is we play 6 minutes of adverts an hour, and it feels like we're doing quite a bit of selling tonight. We're still it's week 4. We're still trying to get the balance right and what the show is. The show is definitely more relaxed tonight.
I think so.
We had a little meeting before saying, I just want to relax.
Is it more relaxed because we're a bit more flaccid because of the heat?
Yeah, I want to relax. Maybe. So we're getting the balance of the adverts and the subs and the content and stuff. I think we're getting it right. One of the things that we have noticed and is when we were doing the radio, we would talk quite often about the sense of entitlement, right? Radio is a very intimate thing. Quite often, particularly late night radio.
Oh my God, late night makes all the difference because you're the only person that they are listening to and they feel that you're talking just to them, which is kind of the art of it, really. That's the whole point of radio, isn't it? Yeah,
we're quite often talking to you you're in your bed on your own, or you're in your bed with your partner, but you've got headphones in. It's a very intimate thing. Which town are we broadcasting from? We're doing this at my house, and it's just outside Aylesbury, which is kind of which is about quite a bit away from London. And we would often talk on the radio about the sense of entitlement that some people listening to the radio feel that they know us better than they do, that we're actually friends, and that they, in some way, make the show. My call to your show makes the show. Mm-hmm. No.
It was almost an I pay your wages. Yeah. I mean, it was more pronounced, I think, at the BBC. I actually had people saying that to me. Right. And, to a degree...
the wages thing, yeah.
To a degree, okay, yeah, your licence fee does pay for it, but not quite.
We had it at Talk, actually. People saying, well, the adverts. And quite often what we'd have to do, and maybe this is our fault, because we create a very intimate... as you've seen, if you're watching the show tonight, talking to Euan and stuff and Gatford, we create quite an intimate atmosphere where people can feel safe to come and talk to us.
Yeah.
And sometimes people would cross that line and they would either get very angry with us and very threatening. We got threats from several people. Or they would just block us and then go off and slag us off. Or we would have to block them and say, you can't call us.
Here's the other one. People would feel terribly let down, like personally let down, if we said something or did something that they were disappointed in. That was the thing, wasn't it? They put an awful lot of emphasis in the relationship they had with us. Yeah. People that they'd never met and didn't know that they were listening. Of course, we can't know what kind of a day they've had, what's going on in their lives. But people would get really, really offended if they felt let down by us. It's really interesting.
But this would often take like months and months and years to get to that level.
Mm-hmm.
This is week 4.
Yeah.
And we've had 4, 5, 6 people kick off, either by phoning up or more often on email, saying really let down by, really hurt by what you did the other day. I'm not sure why you would feel it was... I've got mental health issues and I'm not sure why you feel it was appropriate to attack me in that way. And me and Kath going, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that thing we said about people in general, they have taken it as a personal...
Yeah.
It's like, and a couple of times we would reference something that had been said in the chat in what we perceive to be a light-hearted kind of way, and people, I made a comment, and no, I was just trying to join in, and your reaction, no, I don't think it's for me. I'm really disappointed. I've got mental health issues. Not making light of mental health issues at all. It was just that would just quite often be thrown in, and it's weird. It's weird.
It's part of the strength of radio, and I think it seems like Twitch is even more powerfully intimate than that. But, we were always taught, when you're making trying to make radio for one person, it's you with that one person. You don't talk to, hello everybody, all that sort of stuff. But for some people, it really does cut through a lot more than for the majority. It's I wouldn't say weird. I'd say it's fascinating.
Yeah. Someone, and this isn't. I'm not.
Here's the other thing that happens quite frequently.
Yeah, go on.
We know each other really well. We've known each other for years and years. And of course, the conversations that we have and the way we address each other are quite different from the way you would address someone that you'd never met before.
Yeah.
But we have people thinking that they're, being as sort of cheeky to you as I am, and vice versa, as if, it's all right for you to do it, then I, because I've been listening to it, I'm in on the gag. And it feels weird when someone is that kind of, sometimes quite inappropriate.
Fluffy Buswell, do you want a pizza? Where are you? I'll get you a pizza. It's a bit late. It's 10:20. I'll get you a pizza. Where are you? Give us your details. We'll get you a pizza. Someone got very upset, and I'm not belittling this person at all. I see it as an overreaction, but obviously it meant something to them. They said something that was untrue about the Beach Boys. Something I know a lot about, right? And the Beach Boys and the Monkees and the Beatles, I know a lot about, and I'm kind of quite anal about it, and I'm also very theatrical about it. You know, you ask me any question about the monkeys, I know it, right? And I'm a little bit over the top and theatrical, and this is a show, right? Got to be entertaining. And he said something that was factually incorrect, and I'm like, there's a lot about crap. Oh, you should, right? Yeah, who cares really? Well, he did, and he sent he was obviously very upset, and I apologise that you were upset. I struggle quite to see why, because the point you made in your email was different to the one you'd said. And you weren't going to partake in the chat anymore, and you've been a fan for years, and all of that, and that's okay. But we are not. I don't know. Some
people get very hurt when we kind of suggest that we are not friends. Do you know what I mean? That we're friendly, and of course we want to have a laugh. It's nice hanging out with you and stuff, but we don't really know each other. And some people kind of get those boundaries very blurred, and that's when they get hurt feelings.
Franimal says, I had an argument today that Yellow Submarine wasn't a real Beatles album as it's a soundtrack. Was I wrong? I would not class it as a real Beatles album. No. I wouldn't class it as that. Okay. So we just missed a call there, I thought. There we go. Kath, you want to take that?
Yeah, go on then. Hello, caller. Who's that?
Hello, caller. Oh, no, I'm the caller. You're Kath. Hi, Kath. It's Richard.
Hello, Rich. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I just thought I'd ring. I'm sat here. My wife's asleep. I just thought I'd ring in.
Good. What kind of a day have you had?
It's too hot. I know Ian thinks I'm stealing his thing now, but
it's a reasonable observation, Rich.
I just walked up the stairs, so I'm out of breath now because I'm on the fit because of lockdown. But we're all just muddling on, aren't we? We're all just getting by.
Yeah, this is true.
We've got this until Thursday. It's going to break Thursday.
No. I can do till Wednesday max. So someone's going to have to sort it out, I'm afraid. I want to see the manager.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to thunder, but just a little bit cooler. You know, we're not designed for this in this country. No. We're not built for this. But other than that,
I ordered a fan, but the fan's not coming until Wednesday. What's the point of that? And then it'll be winter.
You'll have a jolly Wednesday at least.
Isn't everything supposed to come, the next day these days?
Yeah, but all the fans are sold out, of course. Same with all the... You can't buy any computer equipment because everyone... As soon as lockdown happened, all the laptops and webcams and everything just went because everyone thought, oh, shoot, we're going to be working from home. Same with the fans. You cannot get the fans. This isn't even the one I wanted, but the one I wanted, which would have... You could put water or ice in it to make the room cooler. I couldn't get that till September.
So you can't spend all your Twitch dollars on something exciting. That's even worse, isn't it?
Exactly. Okay. Well, and while I was away, I had a text from my neighbour saying that there was a leaked pipe that we were both responsible for. Could I have several £100, please?
You should bring out a T-shirt with a leaky pipe on, and instead of giving money to the Samaritans, give it to yourself.
Someone says people are telling me I should buy an aircon unit. What?
A portable aircon?
No.
Oh, now.
No, let's have a little look.
Whenever we watch A Place in the Sun, Richard, I always think these idiots buying places, sort of Portugal or southern Spain. And there's a reason why the locals don't want it. It's because it's got no aircon. That is no fun in August, September.
I get mixed up. Is that the one where they actually do buy property, or the one, there's that one where they go to Australia, have a look around for a week and go, actually, no, I think we'll stay in somewhere rainy.
It's pretty much the same.
Although
we've had quite a good hit rate recently, but
hang on a minute. Everybody quiet. So they got these aircon units that are £500. No thanks, right? But then they've got these other ones that are like £40.
Yes.
But that's only got 2.5 stars. Here you go, 36.
That one's got 4 and it's $35.69.
Okay, well, this one's got 4.5. Right, but this I'd get this tomorrow if I ordered this. Let's have a look at this. Cold Man, air conditioner, Bluetooth speaker.
I mean, there's no need for that, is there?
Portable evaporative air cooler with humidifier used for home office, car, travel, camping.
Careful, because the ratings. See how many people... 12 ratings. There's not that many, really.
Too small. It's too small. 1 star. Go to it's 19% or 1 stars. Gutted the fan doesn't work, but the Bluetooth does!
I mean...
Well, what more do you want? At least you can listen to your music.
It provides cool air and has a good quality wireless speaker as well.
They're two things I've never wanted to combine.
It's got an FM radio in it, Kath.
What for? Listening to the 90s?
So you can listen to Heart all the time,
It's
wherever
got
you
flipping
live.
FM radio in it.
Oh.
Still going, is it?
My son is good mini air cooler. Says my son is scared of fans, and I'm always scared he is going to hurt himself with them. So I purchased, hoping it does the same job. The noise level is 0, and I'm really, really happy about that. There is good multifunctional air cooler. It's so lightweight, so it can be carried so easily and great for outdoors and indoors. I didn't use the heater function, but air cooler is doing amazing for me. And also, it's really small, so it doesn't take any space and great for travelling, as I said before.
Really
I was
great
gonna
for
ask you-
travelling, apparently.
Sound quality is
fans are really
great on the
dangerous.
Bluetooth speaker. The air conditioning part is also very good.
Are fans that dangerous to children? Because I asked this having last week cut through the wire of a hedge trimmer and it went bang, which was good. But are fans that dangerous?
We've all seen a spinning fan and put our finger in to see what would happen, haven't we? Haven't we? I think we have. London is crazy in the chat. Criv, new to this. Roben, JX Mitchell, Dux Deluxe. You've all done this, haven't you?
See, all these new people on Twitch are thinking, what is this? And this is what it is.
This is
It's nonsense.
exactly.
Well, I think maybe we should get a couple of different models and to test them out on air.
Just don't buy them from that famous app where it sends you random tap from China, pretending it's something real but isn't.
Richard, thank you very much indeed. Oh, what is that app? Me and the boys ordered something from that for a laugh. Wish.
Is it called Wish?
Yeah. Karova Milkman says, can you explain the demonetization issue on YouTube that you mentioned the other day? Which one? I know that a lot of our videos, I know that in the last month we've made £36. I don't quite know where it goes. It doesn't pop up on my AdSense account. And that some of the videos have been demonetized because we've shown copyright. The thing with the Mike Love clip got demonetized, and music. And there was we looked at raiding a young woman, and it was 15 seconds of music in the background, and we got demonetized for that. So I don't know if that's what you mean. Hello, caller. You're on the Late Night Alternative.
Hello. Yeah, hi there. Just a bit of interior decorating advice, if that's okay.
You've come to exactly the right place. Catherine, do you want to advise these
Yeah,
youngsters, these kids?
let's hear it.
So me and my girlfriend have just moved into this flat, and we keep having a debate about what to do. She wants to get rid of all the carpets and replace it with vinyl.
Or laminate flooring, one or the other.
Okay.
I think you should have a carpet in the bedroom because you're going to get cold feet. We're also debating about whether to completely change the kitchen or to just upcycle it by putting like a vinyl on the worktop, etc.
Ooh, okay.
It's his flat already, and I'm moving in, so I want it to feel like our flat instead of his flat. So I want it
That is very different from what he said. That changes. Everything.
Yeah, the truth is what I've just said.
All right. Here's what I think. Compromise is going to be called for here. I don't hate vinyl in the right places. I've had vinyl in,
I like
my
wearing
first
it.
flat. My first flat, I had a bit of vinyl going on. You don't need to worry about that.
It doesn't have to be vinyl, just like laminate flooring or something a bit more.
Can I? All right. I agree. Not in. Not in the bedroom.
Also, laminate flooring in a flat. Now, whereabouts are you in the building? Because that can lead to problems with your neighbours, can't it? If you've got like clacky shoes on and laminate floors.
Second floor.
Second floor.
Laminate flooring in the living room. That would be nice. Spend a little bit if you can afford it. Spend a little bit more. You don't have to get the most expensive stuff, but a little bit more. Don't get the cheapy crap stuff.
How grotty is the kitchen? I'm asking the girlfriend.
So it's very much as when they moved in, but it's the same kitchen that was built in the 80s. That hasn't ever been changed.
Get a new one. Don't mess around. That's the important thing. Everything else can hang on. You want at least one room that's absolutely primo.
But can we have carpet in the bedroom, please?
Yes, please.
When you get out of bed on a cold winter's morning, you don't want to put it on a cold laminate floor.
Here's the bargain. You get the kitchen if he's allowed a bit of carpet.
Okay.
Can I ask, because what is the going rate these days? What I mean by that is, so it's a terrible phrase. How long have you been courting before you moved in?
10 years.
You've got to be sure. You can't rush these things.
Catherine, flip it. I guess that's right, guys. Flipping at 10 years.
And he's in Bournemouth, and I'm from London.
And so obviously you're moving to Bournemouth. I love Bournemouth. I took the boys there maybe 2 years ago, and we had a great old time in Bournemouth. Great mini golf there. Bournemouth is great. That's a big old move, though.
Yeah, but it's cheaper here, so
yeah,
much more affordable than old London.
Go for it. Are you gonna get married?
Let's not rush things.
That's a tricky one because I'm all for marriage.
Because what?
Because I'm all for marriage, and he's a bit of a commitment phobe even after 10 years. We're speaking about perhaps, what's it called?
Civil partnerships.
Civil partnerships.
Okay.
That thing about cold feet I mentioned. I mean,
Funny carpet.
Can I? Well, listen. If I'm asking anything that's too, I was married and it didn't work, and it's horrendous when it fails. You know, big up the Gregorian, but it's horrendous when it fails. But why are you? What are your names? That would be easier, wouldn't it?
I'm Athena, and
I'm Francis.
Athena and Francis. My
they sound
God.
gorgeous.
Wow, Francis, what are you? And I'm not going to do a comedy. Go on, marry her. I'm not going to do it. That's not my bag at all. But why are you slightly hesitant? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I guess I'm the son of a divorced parents. I don't know. I just think so many people get divorced, and yeah. I'm not religious in any way, and I don't know. It just feels a bit old-fashioned. I think she just wants to do it for the family and this thing rather than just
No.
I get it.
No. He thinks I want it just for the dress and the party. I don't.
But that is also a nice part of the wedding, is the clothes and the attention and the food, and that is nice. Yeah. I wouldn't say it should be a sole reason. I'm not saying it is for you, but if that is one of the things you'd like to tick off, that is a nice thing to tick off.
It's a nice occasion. Life is precious, rare moments of celebration and joy, and the chance to wear a new frock. I mean, flipping out.
I despite the cost and the heartache and the misery of when it all went wrong, I'm not against getting married again one day, and I'm the son of divorced parents, and I know it affects everybody differently, and I'm not, and please don't think, Francis, I'm trying to twist your arm. I'm not at all. I'm just interested, and you've been very honest, so I appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much for listening, and we have been to many of your shows. We used to go to your Candom get-together back, 10 years ago?
God, set the agenda. Wow, that was a lifetime ago, yeah.
We almost sang Kids in America with you guys, but last minute, I think Claire came and sang with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had the band played, and we got people to come up and sing with us and stuff. Well, it's so nice to talk to you, and I just, whatever happens, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope it all goes wonderfully.
Thank you very much, and we shall watch your Twitch show and give us the future.
Oh no!
Make love while you're watching us.
Yes, on the carpet. Bye.
Bye. I like.
He hasn't changed that carpet for years. I wouldn't do it on there.
I like them. Let me add them as contacts. They were nice.
They were
people. I would never. I wasn't. It didn't sound like I was pushing for him to say yes or anything. It's not my bag at all.
I just find, it's interesting, isn't it? What people's what people's goals are and what people find important. I mean, obviously, if they've got a good relationship, they're having a laugh about it, and they've been together for 10 years. But there we go.
That's what this show is about. And stuff like that. It's been a good show. We're only halfway through it. But if you're wondering, what is this? That's it. Really, it's about humanity, it's about passion, and it's about stories, it's celebratory. But if you want to phone up and have a whinge, you're very welcome to. If you want to phone up and tell us you think it's crap, you're welcome to. I mean, I'm not quite sure what we'd get out of that. It would be great if you had some suggestions on how to make it not crap, in your opinion.
Oh, but be careful.
Be careful.
Because some people don't like it when their suggestions are rebuffed.
Yes. But also, if we're here for a laugh as well. It's meant to be a laugh, you know. So
yeah,
we should try and have a laugh. Also, print limited. Hang on one second. Here we go. Bum bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsor time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah. Getting there, aren't we?
We're getting there. We really are getting there. Also Print Limited, also print.com, our new sponsors. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting us, Andrew. It's a small business. Worked for years as a salesman. We had a really nice Zoom call. If you ever want to come on board, the way it works is you get in touch. We tell you the costs. Then we have a little Zoom chat and we see if we kind of get on and how it can work. We had a really nice chat with Andrew last week, who was a salesman. Didn't enjoy it, just had enough of it and went, nah, this isn't working. So started his own company. Was sick of working for a big company that took its staff and its customers for granted.
This is the thing. I think when you're front facing, it's personally embarrassing when you've built a relationships with customers and to find that the company behind you doesn't really value them. It's embarrassing. So Andrew decided to go it alone, and this is the result.
Print. If you want, welcome out of prison. There's got to be a way. We're going to find a way of tying all 4 companies up in a chain.
Nice.
So we'll work on that for tomorrow. So you use one, then you go to the other. But if you welcome out of prison, Dad, you go and order that on Amazon or something like that. This is kind of for business. Does a lot of security printing, so scratch cards, holograms, personalisation.
Yeah, so you get on a ticket to make sure that
Yeah.
it's not easily copied. They put a little sort of hologram in the corner. They do that kind of vibe.
Tickets, brochures, pads, clothing, and stuff like that. No shows are going on at the moment, but lots of shows are being scheduled. Well, some are being scheduled for later this year, which I find a bit odd. But loads are being scheduled for next year. So if you want tickets for that, full range of COVID stuff as well. Stickers, signs, the floor graphics, all of that stuff. It's a family-run business. And also print.com is the place to go if you want to go and have a look. Catherine, talk to me about these guys at Poseidon Safe on Twitter, Poseidon Safety on Facebook.
Poseidon Safety Management. They are in charge of the biggest team of guard dogs in Devon and Cornwall. They recruit from the local areas that they serve, so that the people that are patrolling your school, pub, whatever it might be, are local residents and actually care about the communities in which they live. They like to leave the places that they guard better generally than they were when they arrived. So, for example, when COVID first hit, there was a local school that was targeted by burglars. They gave them a patrol for nothing. Likewise, a pub, wasn't there? There was a pub that had been targeted.
I'm genuinely tempted to move to Devon and Cornwall just so I can get Poseidon Safety Management patrolling outside my house.
Yeah.
That's how much a fan I am of Nick, of Zeus, and of his team. So I'm considering moving to Cornwall and Devon.
But they don't want you there.
But they don't. And that's the problem. And that's why I need security, because they want to kill me there. Big up the Gregorian, gelaw.co.uk. We've given away a few prizes. It has to be said, that's all because Richard Gregorian from Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors has paid for some prizes from Balcony Shirts. So thank you, Richard. Big fan of the show, has been listening for years, comes to loads of live stuff. What's
Limmy's
this?
in the house.
Oh, Limmy. Rossies and Dobermans, big shout out to the Alsatians. So Gregorian Emerson, gelaw.co.uk. Erectile Reptile One has just subscribed. Somers Waste Solutions.
Welcome. All your waste solutions in one place, whether it's a skip you want or just your bin sorting out. They can do toxic waste, chemical waste.
Discreet waste.
Just have a chat with them. Give them a ring on this number and talk through your requirements. They're really, really flexible. They serve the whole country and they think that they can probably save you money, and they're pretty sure that they can improve your green credentials. I mean, what more do you want?
Thank you, Matty, who's just put the all the links in the chat. Boom. Indervy_sucks. I'm acknowledging your message in the chat. It's not really the place for this kind of valuable service these days with bins not getting picked up. You're right. It's not really the place for this. I'm going to assume that you're in the UK, and the phone number for the Samaritans is going to pop up in the chat. 116123. 116123 is the telephone number. If you're not in the UK, there are numbers around the rest of the world, but I'm assuming you are. I hope Twitch, everything it stands for. I hope we're taking. Here's the thing. Why would you be sharing that here? And I think that the Samaritans is a significantly better place for you to share anything like that. So I wish you the very best of luck. And I hope you can get sorted out. So there we go. Not sure what to say, really. I know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it.
No.
I know what you want to say, but we're not going to say it. Just tread carefully. It's too hot. It's too hot, isn't it?
It really is.
By the way, if you want to laugh, watching Limmy playing Fall Guys.
Gosh.
It's funny, man. It's some game. First time in ages I played a game with my kids that isn't Fortnite. And then, oh, you're doing really well, Dad. And I'm not. We played.
I'm proper rubbish at that game, though. Fall Guys. It's tough. Yeah, but then my youngest, who is 8, goes, just hug the wall. You get up that ramp, no problem.
Oh, that was cheating. I didn't like that.
But it's true.
I didn't like that hug the wall. Excuse me. That hug the wall bit. Where's Bond gone? Bond is up there. Right, 0203 286.
Limmy just subscribed. Thanks, Limmy.
No, he didn't, though. Owen just gifted a tier 1 sub to Limmy.
That counts.
So, Owen, thank you. Limmy, welcome. Right. We got a phone. We got a call. Hello, Briggsy.
Hello. Can you hear me all right?
On? Yeah, we can. You can't see us, can you?
It's got a cat as well. Cat says hello.
Yeah, look at that.
Then you are admitted.
Look at that. What a beauty.
I was just congratulations on your show as well. I'm one of these long time people that never calls in, but I'm always there hovering around in the background chatting on Twitter.
Would you say you're a long time listener, first time caller?
Possibly the longest. Maybe second time caller though. So
retract.
No bell.
The bell finger.
Retract the bell fingers.
No bell.
I thought I'd seize this opportunity as the last callers reminded me of Set the Agenda. And
this was a show that I did about 10, 15 years ago. Started off with a friend, James, and then we it sort of fell out a little bit. We fell out because I said I wanted to do it on my own. And it was a variety night in a pub in Camden, and we'd have a magician, a couple of music turns, a comedian. Sometimes we'd have a harpist playing Nirvana. We had a contortionist once. It was brilliant.
A contortionist?
Yeah.
What, in a pub?
Yeah, it was flipping brilliant. I loved it.
It was so much fun. And that's the first place I think I saw Pete Heat, and he did a card trick, but with a loaf of bread. I don't know what. It was incredible.
Did Pete do the trick where he got people to colour in his underwear?
I don't remember that one.
All right, that's some trick, man. That's some trick.
But he impressed me so much, I ended up hiring him to perform at my wedding.
Wow.
And it absolutely made the day, especially the photographs, because all I've got is pictures of people going, "That's amazing!" And so all the oh dear, we've lost Ian.
I was looking.
A bit dreamy. You need a bit of some dreamy music to play when you start drifting off into.
Don't encourage him, flipping it. Oh, here we go. You asked for it. Well done.
Sorry, I do apologise.
I'm with my hair on the stream for the ladies and the guys tonight. Feeling so hot and my body so warm, making love tonight. I wanna take off all of my clothes. I wanna lick your hair, your nipples, your nose. But I can't do this, 'cause God only knows I try and try. I wanna make love to you tonight.
No making love, no.
It's too hot in the morning light. I wanna hold your hand, kiss your thighs. I wanna do all of these things, but I can't. You die.
Oh! Wow, that that was a turn. Gosh.
Well,
that
was
escalated, didn't it? It wasn't quite what I
quite
thought
the
it was.
interlude.
She died.
I feel I should apologise to everyone for encouraging that.
I mean, nipples and nose were used. I blame you personally.
But I wanted to take this moment to officially apologise to Bob Mortimer, because when we were talking to set the agenda, I spotted him walking he was going to do a turn or something there, and I got overexcited and I accosted him in the street and got over familiar, I would say. So I was too excited to see him.
Did you kiss his nipples and nose?
It didn't get that far, no.
Okay, that's not too familiar then, is it?
Well, you know.
Borderline.
I don't like the way that my lyric, it's a lyric, is, I don't like the way this is being turned, let's laugh at the artist. You know, so I don't like this from either of you, actually. I think you're both being very rude.
Wow. Okay.
Well, yeah, I've got nowhere to go with that, so I'm going to hang up.
Oh, you've got somewhere to
leave
go.
me to deal with this.
You've got somewhere to go, buddy.
Nipples and nose. That's quite. I mean, how close are those two?
Got a long tongue.
Oh my god.
Have some of this.
Oh no, I can't think of anything worse than being licked on a sweaty night. Ugh. Oh my god, stop it.
Marks, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub.
Oh dear.
It's too hot for
It
this.
is too hot.
Lyric shaming. He's right, as friends Rust. Lyric shaming. That's what it is. Here comes Jerry. Here comes Jerry.
Merry, merry Jerry. Very, very Jerry.
You alright, Jerry? Where's that tube going? That's the question.
Hello.
There he is.
Jerry's internet is collapsing.
What's going on? Hello. I can't see you. You there?
We are.
Is that tube going? That's the question. Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
Jerry.
Hello.
Miss Sadder says, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really do enjoy Ian's made-up songs. All songs are made up. All songs are made up. 1 minute there's no song, the next minute there's a song.
We are.
Is that tube going? That's the question. Jerry, turn off. Jerry, turn off Twitch. I think he's done it.
Jerry, my dear. Come in number 58. 56. Is it 56?
58. Jerry, we're not getting anything tonight. I suspect
You know,
the heat.
The heat.
The heat is wild.
I didn't. No.
Jerry? Jerry needs 144 frames per second.
He's a
You're
blur.
right, Tishon. Jerry, listen, we're going to let you go.
I'm all right now.
Okay.
All right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Calm down. I'm all right. I just stop. Deep breath. I can see.
We can see you fine.
I calm down. I'll calm down. Ooh. No, just come on. Hey, Mickey. Leave me alone for a minute. Every time I come. Hello, how are you doing?
We're all right, thanks. Deep breaths, Jerry. Deep breaths.
Drinks being made today in the salt weather. Been baking.
You've been baking?
Remember this? I've been baking. I was you off so long. I was still on my got fluid on my knee. That fluid drained. My knee drained. There's fluid on my knee.
Oh, you've got fluid on your knee?
Here.
Blimey.
I'm going to pieces. I'm falling to pieces.
You're fine to pieces. You seem to be doing all right, Jerry. Hot day though, right? That's no good for you. Shakes.
No, shake, milkshake, and then milkshake since you can visit me. Never a milkshake since you can visit me. No, I just want a milkshake. That you come to see me. I got a milkshake.
I remember when we came to see you and they gave you a milkshake. They were being good to you then, weren't they?
Yeah.
Never, never, never again. Never again. Richard, you're a good man. Thank you. Thank you, Richard, for everything you've done for me.
Richard's a good guy.
He's a good fella.
Jerry, try and give us a call tomorrow when it's it's still going to be hot, but we'll speak to you later on. Man.
AC air conditioning. Make sure they're very noisy, very noisy.
All right, I'm going to say up your bum.
That's always clear as a bell, isn't it? If you don't know, people that are new to the stream won't know. Jerry's been calling us for years and years. He's got Parkinson's, and some days are trickier than others for him.
Yeah. So yeah, someone said cut the video. I'm not quite sure why. Why would we?
Well, they find it upsetting, but try being Jerry. It's too hot, man.
I don't know what feels bad, man means. That Harry guy. It's the second time I've seen that in the chat. I would love an explanation. That's the second time you've done it. I would love an explanation as to what that means. That Harry guy. It's an emote from an extension. What does that mean? It's just like I don't know what it means. It's a Peppy emote.
Oh, right, okay.
But what does it? But what does? No. But I'm not going to go to Urban Dictionary. I can go to the person who said. But why are you typing that Harry guy? Right wing Peppy thing. Is that top from Zara, Catherine?
It's a dress and it's Maison Scotch or something. Scotch and soda, is it? I don't know. I've had it a while.
Dad, just calm down. Don't give me this FFS. I'm asking what it means because I don't know. And I would like to know what it means. So just cool down. There's a thing called Better Twitch TV or something. If you have it, there's a huge number of new emotes. Otherwise, you just see words.
Right.
Pepe isn't right wing. It's an emote that's used to convey all the emotions. No, Pepe the Frog is a right wing. Don't give me that, Dijon. That is perceived by a lot of people as a right wing symbol. So, yeah. So yeah. Well, not on Twitch. There's something about you, that Harry guy, that I don't like. It's just right wing, says CJ88X, a non-subscriber. Ian, you're wrong there, mate. It's a well-known meme used on forums for every topic. Pepe the Frog is perceived as a right wing thing. So you're wrong there, CJ88X. So you're wrong. Join reading the chat. I don't think it was right wing originally, but it doesn't matter what it is originally. Anyway, you're right. My hair is looking good. Pepe the Frog is a right wing emote, and you know it. You know it. Don't give me this. Don't give me this. Perceived doesn't mean it though. Perception is an angle. Do you know what, CJ88X? I tell you what is an angle. Look at his avatar. It's Pepe the Frog.
Suddenly becomes clear.
I tell you what isn't an angle, or is an angle. You getting banned. There you go. Boom. I'm arguing with guys. Avatar is Pepe the Frog, and he's talking bollocks. 0203286.
I mean, it is kind of a meme favoured by teenage edgelords, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yes, man. So, I'm arguing with a non-subscriber about what Pepe means. Oh, dearie, mate. It's too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I tell you what we're going to do. Should we find that video?
Which video?
Why is that not uploaded? That Barry thing. I'm having trouble uploading some of the videos recently. If I click on this, is it there? All right, hang on. Yes, it is. The
Oh God. Yeah.
This is flipping wonderful. It's
more online
This
threats
is
demand
a-
more protection. New Norton
kind
360.
of, product of a society
let's get a longer one.
being completely like a lack of self-awareness,
Oh, I'll
isn't
tell
it?
you what we can do. We'll have this, and then maybe we'll go down a little stars in their eyes rabbit hole, shall we?
Yeah.
That might be quite good fun. It means it's going to be demonetised, so we're not going to get the 85 pence on this. So you know what stars in their eyes is, right? I don't have to explain that. Well, then they had it in Greece, and this is a celebrity one. I think it's called, the Greece one is called Your Face Sounds Familiar. That's a great title for a show. That is a great...
In Spain, I think it was called Lluvia de Estrellas, which meant a rain of stars. I think that was what that was the right show. But in a similar way, when is this from? Like the 90s or 2013?
2013, mate. This is this century.
Okay. When I lived in Spain back in sort of the late 90s, it was not a very multicultural sort of place. People were still very used to being able to, kind of throw slurs around and it not be challenged because there were very few black people that they knew, for example. There was a sweet in Spain called Conguitos, and their little character was the classic caricature of a tribesman. It was like, and I couldn't believe it. It was old-fashioned even then, to me, but people didn't see anything wrong with it, right? So, some parts of Europe where they've been a bit slower to catch up, and I think we're about to witness a bit of that.
So this is, I think she's a Greek newsreader. I think.
Μας ξεσηκώσεις.
Έτοιμοι, πάμε.
Πέρασε.
Πάμε.
Και εμείς αποχαιρετούμε τη Μαντό και υποδεχόμαστε
Oh, look,
τον
she has a little stumble there, look.
Αποχαιρετούμε τη Μαντό και υποδεχόμαστε τον
Hang on, don't freeze.
Πάμε.
Πέρασε.
Πάμε. Go.
Και εμείς αποχαιρετούμε τη Μαντό και υποδεχόμαστε τον Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, you read that right.
This is so wrong on so many levels.
I mean,
so she's blackface, awful. She's changed into a man. That's okay. And she's blind. Stevie Wonder is blind. She can see. So they have a stagehand help her down the stairs. Look.
That face says it all. That face there.
He's loving it. He's thinking at last. This is proper entertainment. And she's thinking, I think my career's about to end. Guilty by association.
Jim Adabo saying that, not the head movements, please, not the head movements.
Look.
I mean, why would you choose to do this, right? At least with Stars in the Rise, you're supposed to look a little bit like them and sound like them, right?
This is awful. But look at the guy. He's pointing the stairs out.
Helpfully, too.
It's like, if you've ever helped, someone who has impaired vision, you say, we've got some stairs coming up. But why would you point them? Look,
There's another one, he says to the apparently blind person.
There they go. There's some more stairs coming out. And she should just go, yeah, I know, I can see.
That's what she's saying. Oh,
Is he going to point out the keyboards? There's the chair.
No.
Here we go.
This would have been through meetings.
Yeah.
I don't think we are.
Are you ready, folks?
And this is his second best song.
A 1 and 2, a 1,
It's just
2013, ladies and gentlemen. Fair play, she does sound just like him.
Cut out free ones, hang out the phone to let me know you made it home. Oh, not to be wrong with our time.
What is clever is, English is not her first language, and
She's still having a go. I mean, there's so many things that she's having a go at that perhaps she shouldn't have.
Surely his copying his dance moves isn't as bad as the whole blackface disabled thing.
I mean, they're shades, aren't they?
Yeah.
If she's with me, I'll blink the lights to let you know tonight's the night for me and you.
But why choose him? Why choose him?
Well, you know why. Choppy says, "Excuse me, I've just arrived. What is this?"
Exactly.
These green stars
2013
your
in
eyes.
Greece.
Yeah. What are all those empty seats for? Did you see those?
Yeah.
Or maybe the contestants go and sit there. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, looks like they do.
But the people are loving it. The Greeks are like, this is great. This is great.
She's in love against the sand. We are strangers fighting lovers but night.
She sings right. She's quite a good singer. She could have been anyone else.
Yep.
Feeling so right. You know what and wishing me just best thing I don't even speak.
But she's committed to it.
And she really has doubled down, But there'll be things that we're doing now on television that will be out of order by 10 years' time.
Pete says, is it wrong that my attention is mostly on the TARDIS console in the background? I mean, yes, sir, yes.
We are undercover fashion on the run. And my spell. Last night someone drink out of there. And it was not you. A part-time lover.
The entire white audience is loving
And
it.
there's the point. And there's the point.
Is loving it.
Need an online video?
Do you remember...
Cosmic Debris, I agree. I don't think she's playing those keyboards either.
Oh, Jarvis Cocker does Two Little Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But do you remember the guy that did...
tested for taint and odour. You know,
Did
sniffing
you just say
cardboard and
taint?
eating chocolate all day. People give their
Why
right
is he
arm
dressed
for
up
that
as
job.
like Nero or
To
something?
be tested for taint and odour. You know,
Taint
sniffing
and odour?
cardboard and eating chocolate all day. People give their right
Look at
arm
Matthew
for that
Kelly,
job.
looks so
I think
good,
yeah,
doesn't he?
they get on the nerves.
I like Matthew Kelly, nice guy.
I do, but I'm
But
just
screwed
not
up.
sure
Do a lot
about
of
that
part-time
jacket.
work, don't you? Yeah, being a
It
student,
was-
you need to
it
do a
was
lot of
different
part-time
times.
work.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
What was the job you had before that then?
I worked in a warehouse.
Doing what?
It's
Looks
for
like
a
a
clothes
priest.
company.
Yeah.
Putting away bras.
But
I said
how many bras did you pack during the
I
course
think
of your
it, honestly it was about 14,000 or something like that.
Really?
Saturday Night
That's a lot of
Entertainment,
bras.
slow.
Did you get fed up with bras as much as you got
Oh,
fed up with
great.
chocolate?
No, bras are all right.
So it wasn't your plan to do the person that you're going to be tonight. You auditioned as something else, didn't
Yeah, I auditioned as Freddie Mercury.
Right. But that's quite a long way from the person that you are going to be. Now, did you have any practice being the person that you're going to be?
Lots, yeah.
Who helped you?
My mum.
Your mum.
Yeah.
See, I think that if because quite often these people going for an audition, they go, oh, we've already got a Freddie Mercury. Can you do anyone else? I think you look a bit like Jarvis Cocker, who he's going to be. Could we do? Because I wanted to go on this. I wanted to go on as either Gene Simmons from Kiss or, in lieu of what we've just seen, Beyonce.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And they said no. They wanted me to be Justin Hawkins from The Darkness, and I practiced. And I just couldn't.
Was it because they could see you in the one piece?
Yeah, I believe in a thing called.
Okay.
Can't do it now, but
Yeah, good old mum.
I didn't.
Bless her.
Okay.
What did she help you with?
Just sort of physical and visual.
Star this man you're going. He's a
This
great
is-
voice.
turned pulp star, because tonight, seen live, Gareth Dickinson is Jarvis Cocker.
Nice, I love it.
She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
She stood a sculpture in St. Martin's College. Caught her eye.
But then he went on tour with Pulp. Did you know that?
No.
It's there was a live. Pulp did a live DVD or a live VHS as it was then, and he came out, and there were two Jarvises, and he was one of Jarvis Dickinson. Pulp. Gareth Dickinson. Would anyone know where I would find it? Can someone? Is this it?
Get ready.
Oh no! I don't know what you're saying.
This is the fella that whips things off. Actual him. Sounds less like himself.
Doesn't sound
Feather
like
and
him,
Stars
does
in
it?
Their Eyes did, yeah.
Can anyone? They had it out as a video, right? A live concert, and there were two Jarvises running about on stage, and one of them was the guy who'd won Stars in Their Eyes. Right, hang on. Let's have a Gareth Dickinson. This is the rest of the show now.
There's lots of people, a couple of people slagging off Jarvis Cocker in the chat. My sister met Jarvis Cocker and he was very charming.
Here's the thing, though. People will have met me and I might have been a dick. People might have met
Depends
me.
on the day,
and I've
doesn't
been nice. You can't judge someone in 5 minutes. You can't. Cocker High.
Cocker High.
There we go.
Professional lookalike.
I don't know what this is. Yeah, I agree. Sure, why not? Cocker, a former pulp star, Jarvis Cocker, hired a professional lookalike to pretend to be him during gigs to promote Pulp's 1998 album This Is Hardcore. Cocker asked Gareth Dickinson, a student who imitated him on British TV, to impersonate him on stage, but he never let Dickinson sing one of his songs because his voice was awful, Cocker explains. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, so that happened, but we don't have the link for that. Right. So then people are saying Christopher.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh god, this is every school disco when no boys want you to dance with me.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did.
You know what? With respect, I hate Chris de Burgh, and I also remember hating this guy as well because he had like the smugness of Chris. Chris de Burgh was very smug, right? Very, very smug, and this guy had the smugness of Chris de Burgh, but magnified because he's also thinking
because it's an act.
I'm impersonating Chris de Burgh. That's how good I am. That's how good I am.
Never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance.
Romance.
Looking for a little romance. Given hand.
Fake eyebrows. 5,000.
But I have never seen that dress you wear. Or the highlights in your hair that catch your eye.
She's had her hair cut.
I have
a new
been
dress.
blind
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Actual Christopher. He does look like Garth from Wayne's World, you're right.
Helena blushing. It's a bit low.
But that's weird when he comes in, right? So you sing, Christopher, you sing it.
Right, where are we up to?
Well, you just sing.
Lady.
No, but sing the bit he was singing.
Uh,
Right, so sing. Never seen you look
so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. Mm-hmm. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance.
Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to
romance.
dance.
Given half the chance.
There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Oh, there is somebody there.
Now, this is like the ultimate. Got to be careful how we phrase this. Christopher masturbatory fantasy. Wow. Him singing his one hit to himself. To himself.
His beauty by my side is another short man. I'll never forget. He's singing to himself.
The way you look tonight.
You look just like me.
Similar. Terrible wig.
I've never seen you look so
Oh, he told him to shut up.
I'll do this bit.
I'll sing the next verse, you bastard. Look at that. He tells him to shut up. He tells him to shut up. Paddy says, which is the real one? I just don't know anymore. I think
They've mixed them up.
Look.
This is the next line. Okay.
I've never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing.
Thank you, Chris.
I've never seen so many people want to be there by your side. But when you turn to me
Actually, it's a tune, isn't it? It's a bop.
It took my breath away.
He does look like Daniel O'Donnell.
And I have never had such a feeling of complete and utter
Wild. The crowd will go wild.
Oh, they've totally got the audience there.
Very strange smile, Christopher.
What do I see in the crowd there?
The lady in
Shorty McStumpy will a third DeBerg appear. Let's see what Christopher... Is Christopher still alive?
Yes, my lady in that bit. Do you remember that?
See what he looks like now.
Very similar. Still suspiciously dark.
Yeah, he looks like...
I bet he's nice. We're being horrible about him.
My neighbour's cousin met him once and said he was a pig, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I bet he's a nice lad. I bet he's a nice guy. Hey, listen.
You don't like his music? Fair enough.
I'm a struggling songwriter. I'm not struggling, actually. But I know how hard it is for ordinary people to write enduring classics. Me, I can do it anytime. I can do it any old time, you know? Yeah. When you can sing like my Chris can, you don't need to be nice. Think on, says Lino. He does look like Ray Davies from the Kinks. Oh, here we go. I mean, straight. Look, it just.
And I would do anything for love. I'd run right into heaven. I would do anything
got to do is like virtually prolapse the way you're singing. I would do it. You got to do it like that.
I would do anything for love.
Brilliant.
But I won't do that. Meatloaf now tours, and I can add screen too, can't I?
Yes, Kath did say prolapse.
Meatloaf tours, but he doesn't sing anymore.
Oh, has he done his throat in?
But he keeps having heart attacks on stage. He's had like 5 heart attacks live on stage at the Birmingham NEC. I think they always
quite a show.
They always don't start giving me that. Well, what wouldn't he do nonsense? Because he says in the song.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is, but he says in the song.
I'd never lie to you, and that's a fact.
Yeah, there we go. So it's in the song. So don't give us that. Don't give us that. Yeah, he's had about 5 times. Meatloaf.
I'm not surprised the way he sings. He bears down quite a lot.
Meatloaf had a heart attack on stage when I worked at the Manchester Arena. There you go. You see. He looks like Nick Griffin with long. This is the thing, says Dan. Stars in Their Eyes wasn't taking the piss out of people. They were all talented and did brilliant impersonations. First series was weird though. Leslie Crowther on a 50p set representing their day jobs. Really? Let's have a little look at that. But I won't do that. Leslie Crowther.
I remember there was a Dusty Springfield who was brilliant. Was on that. What's this?
Who do we reckon this is? Here we go.
Come one with your denture. So
Well, quick look. I would think that
and
was
you forget about it.
Billy Idol.
Try Fixodent.
Could be anyone.
Even then they were talking about
It's last performer standing in an hour here on Challenge in Don't Stop Me Now. But first, the talent show that kicked it all off. Stars in Their Eyes.
Stars in Their Eyes with me, Leslie Crowther. I don't remember Crowther doing this. Used to like a bit of Crowther. Tina Turner doing the Island. Sinatra.
Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know who that was.
Little Richard, was it?
Nope. Liza Minnelli. It's Stars in Their Eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gentlemen.
Leslie Crowther.
Does it say ladies and gentlemen?
It's only one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, he did.
He did, ladies and gentlemen.
Leslie Crowther.
What happened to Dale Winton? He died. That's what happened to Dale Winton. He died. This is a presenter at a car crash, didn't he? Crashed his Rolls Royce. Leslie Crowther was severely brain damaged, but was kind of still was alive, but I think he was paralysed down one side. If I think I've got this right, and then died a few years later, but couldn't present again. And I mean, he's such a great presenter. His daughter, of course, married.
Oh,
Sarah. That's the name of the song that Phil Lynott wrote about
Phil
her.
Lynott, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. I've just started saying Lynott because I think
Not
more people
Lynott.
say Lynott than Lynott, so I'm
Okay.
going to go with that. Look at him.
I
He's
remember,
great.
I remember his hair being suspiciously dark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's great.
Show business. Show business.
Poor old Leslie.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to Stars in Their Eyes. Well, we're halfway through the series and we've
Smoky
already
voice.
met 15 great star guests. Tonight, we'll meet 5 more. They're even now waiting in the wings and wondering which of them will win a place in the grand final in a fortnight's time to join the winners in the series so far. Walsall.
You're kidding me.
What is this? Now, that looks like blackface, but it could be just it's a very old video and there's a lot of makeup on. We may have to investigate further.
All art student Peter Elliott, who was Stevie Wonder.
Because I know it's either the first guy that won it or the second series. It was a white guy from Liverpool doing Nat King Cole.
I'm pretty sure there was a white guy who did Lionel Richie as well. He was really good.
Yeah, but
does that make it better?
Well, Secretary Jackie
Oh,
I
again,
remember this. I
again.
watched this with my gran.
What is it with people blacking up? What is this?
What she's?
I'm joking. The first time we've got an actual person of colour stars in their eyes. Okay, good.
And from last week, Bristol's Paul Salvage, who was Bobby Hatfield.
He looks like Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump, isn't it?
We finally found the look that he's going for.
It's Donald Trump.
And from last week,
Not quite orange enough.
Paul Salvage, who was
It's Donald
Bobby
Trump as a
Hatfield.
teenager.
Yeah.
Godspeed your love to me.
Three great winners there, I'm sure you'll agree. Now let's get straight on and meet tonight's first star guest from London's East End. Please welcome Sue Jean.
Here we go.
Who do you reckon? Who do we reckon?
Huh. Could it be, could she be doing Dusty? I love that blouse.
You reckon Dusty? 92. I'm going Madonna. Madonna.
Okay.
The pop.
Oh, she's got a tabard on. She's going to tell me what she does.
Very good to see you. Welcome to Stars in Their Eyes.
Kathy from EastEnders. That's what I thought. Yeah, Gillian Tailforth, but she wasn't a pop singer. She was motorway service attendant.
Now at home, see if you can work out who Sue
Inappropriate.
Different times.
Jean is going to be. I don't think it's difficult. You might. I don't know. Well, you're an ex-dancer, Sue. You work in a sweet shop, and you're a dinner lady.
I am.
Very busy girl. And you have a little girl, incidentally.
I do. Her name's Tupney. She's 8.
Oh, now come on.
Did she say her daughter's name was Tuppenny?
Isn't Tupney Cockney rhyming slang, and she should know that.
For your lady part.
Thrupney.
Threepenny bits.
Tits.
But tuppence, your tuppence.
Your tuppence, I
In a
know.
sweet shop.
Her name is
Also, in those days, people didn't freestyle like that with names. This is quite something.
You're right, actually. Going from the previous history, crazy, it could be Nina Simone. Let's find out.
A lady.
I am.
Very busy girl. And you have a little girl, incidentally.
I do. Her name's Tupney. She's
Tupney. Never heard that name before. Never heard that name. Wonderful.
Also, to Tup. Oh,
8.
Is she?
Yeah, she's told all the girls at school.
Yeah.
Tupney's 8 then. Bang on 30. So she's 36 now, Tupney.
I'm going to be on the telly.
Oh,
so they'll all
good.
be watching out for me.
Of course they will be. And as a dinner lady, tell me, are these school dinners as awful as they used to be?
Yes.
Yes, Leslie, they are. If anything, they're worse.
Are they really?
They still don't know how to mash a potato.
Oh, it's
Oh, I like her. She says potato.
I never liked school mashed potatoes for
No.
that very reason.
No.
terrible. They'll never learn. They'll never learn.
like this woman.
Now, your husband is also a dancer, isn't he?
Yes.
And there's a great coincidence
There
about
is.
him and the person you're going to be.
Yeah. He's actually danced with the person I'm going to impersonate tonight.
Okay. I want.
Ooh, this is good. This is good.
Come on, let's see.
If you work that out at home, who are you going to be?
Leslie, tonight I'm going to be Olivia Newton-John.
Well, I didn't see that coming. But
Okay.
it could work. Okay.
All right. Yourself for tonight, singing live, Sue Jean is Olivia Newton-John.
Here we go.
Oh, let's get physical. Yes, please. She does. Well done.
Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. That's
Yes.
good. That's good. That's enough of that.
Man who says his job is a load of rubbish. Stephen Ross.
He's a bit mad. Trash. Filth. Trash. Filth. He's going to be Roger Daltrey from The Who.
I think he
The
might.
singing bin man, eh?
Refuse technician, please, Leslie.
Or Leo Sayer. Roger Daltrey from The Who or Leo Sayer. What do we think, guys? Or Terence Trent D'Arby. What do you reckon, Kath?
I reckon I'm feeling Daltrey.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, that's what they're called in Hull these
That's
days.
right, yes.
If you were in the West Country, it would be a waste disposal operative.
Yes.
Frightening, really. And of course, you wear this Dayglow stuff, not because you like the colour necessarily, but because it stops you being run down when you're working late or early.
That's right. Or disco.
Yes, or disco. Oh, good, good. What's the worst part of your job?
The worst part is the weather, you know, the smell, the dogs. There was only an incident the other week, you know.
yeah.
I saved time, jumped over the wall, and straight into the clutches of a Doberman. I've swum back over the wall, bite marks in the trousers.
I'm sure. Very pleasant. Now, you're very keen on karate and homemade winemaking.
Oh, he's a karate master.
And homemade wine.
This is it. Here we go. Sorry, so who do you reckon it's going to be in the chat? Mark Knopfler, David Essex.
Oh, it could be Mark Knopfler.
Brian Ferry, Paul Hardcastle. Nick Kershaw is banned in the chat, I'm afraid,
Why?
DC Turner, because it's too close to the N word. Oh, really? Yeah, we've not banned it.
Does that mean there's no Nicks allowed?
Even if you try and
Put
do...
Nick Berry in.
No, you can do Nick. It's just Nick Kershaw. You can try and do a workaround. It doesn't work.
Gosh.
Yes.
A full life. You've got 2 children.
Yes, David and Nicola.
Good. They'll be watching tonight.
Could
Yes,
be Dylan.
Leslie.
And who are you going to be?
No.
Tonight, Leslie, I'm going to be Leo Sayer.
Leo Sayer.
Yes.
He's gone for the hair, hasn't he?
His club is rubbish, but tonight, singing live, Stephen Ross is
When
Leo
I
Sayer.
need you. But they're all trying to work around in the Kershaw. It won't work.
Oh, my. I was surprised when I watched Big Brother at how angry that guy is. Leo Sayer.
He was a
quite a furious man.
big star. You know, he sold out Madison Square Garden like 3 or 4 nights in a row. I get the bitterness.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows down like
Here's another thing. I think when you're that adorable, that young, it's very difficult to grow up.
He's working too hard on the movements.
He's good though.
It's good. All right.
Who else we got?
Very smart.
Thank you
This
for your
is the
service.
first serviceman we've had on Stars in
Elton
Their
John.
Eyes. What about
Rick Astley.
Where are you stationed?
He's going to do Leslie Crowther, I
Stationed
think.
at Gatford in Germany, which is near Hanover.
Yes, I know it well. I was over there.
I tell you why I said Elton John, right? 'Cause you go right back when he comes on. Look at his teeth.
All the way from his base in Germany, Corporal Troy Musson.
Okay. Yep.
Elton John Nashers, isn't it?
Could be.
Very smart.
Someone
This is
saying
the
Bowie.
first
A lot of
serviceman
people saying
we've
Bowie.
had
It's
on
not really
Stars
tempo
in
Very
Their Eyes. What
extraordinary,
about
isn't
that?
it? Very fit. I love this.
Where are you stationed, Troy?
I'm stationed.
I'm going out on a punt. George Formby.
All right.
Formby. Everyone's saying Bowie, Shaky, Buddy Holly. I'm going Formby. What do you reckon?
Could be. Could be. I don't know. I think he might go a bit modern.
At Gatford in Germany, which is near Hanover.
Yes, I know it well. I was over there entertaining
Tell
the
you
troops,
what,
hopefully. In
service personnel do
1954,
a bit
all those years
karaoke.
ago.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I work on electrical components on Harriers, Pumas and Chinook helicopters.
Yeah.
And service them and repair them, and then they go back onto
Bob
the airport.
Geldof, Formby. I said Formby.
Well, really, isn't it?
Phil Tufnell. Does look like Phil Tufnell.
I can see Rick Astley.
You actually see this show on the Forces Television Network over
Although,
there.
yes, anonymous
Correct,
too.
yeah.
Could be
It
Barry
goes out
White.
to Cyprus, goes out to Gibraltar, and I believe the Falkland Islands as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wherever our boys and girls are serving overseas, in fact.
Great.
And who are you going to be for us tonight?
Tonight,
Who do you reckon? I want a name from you, Catherine.
Rick Astley.
Leslie, I'm going to be Andy Bell from Erasure.
Why? Well, I thought it might be modern for them.
Yeah. His working life is spent in the RAF, but tonight, singing live, Troy Musson is Andy Bell.
I was watching music television the other day for the first time in ages.
Yeah.
Just on in the background.
Very popular.
And they had the Pet Shop Boys Heart. Have you heard that one?
No.
My heart starts missing a beat every time. That one.
Okay.
It's a really weird video, and I had to rewind it because I wanted to see the end of it. It's that fella, like that Shakespearean actor, is in it. Heart by. But the thing I really remarked upon is Neil Tennant's bottom teeth. It was about vampires, right? And Neil Tennant's supposed to be the dashing groom, taking his gorgeous bride to this castle, and of course there's a vampire there, played by, hang on,
Ian McKellen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ian McKellen.
Thank you,
in
Corova.
a Nosferatu style, not the kind of blood of Dracula or anything like that. But yeah, at the end, Neil watches his bride go off in the carriage with this other fella who's a vampire, and he's going heart beat, and his teeth are like. I just thought that was the 80s. That's the reason why the Americans always thought we had terrible teeth.
Yeah.
And he was pop star. You know, now it's gone the other way too much. Like everyone's wearing standard teeth, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, he loved it. And he looks more like the fella from ABC.
Yes.
Stephen Fry. Not Stephen Fry. Fry, who told Kelly never to phone him again.
Yes.
Fry. Michael Fry.
Has he got the back of straps?
It's a great song. Put on. You want to do the housework, right? Put on Erasure's
I love
greatest
them.
hits.
I love them.
Erasure's greatest hits. Do the housework. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I try to discover.
Doesn't sound anything like it, though.
A bit.
Let's see where we're going.
The first. She's from Cardiff. She's still at school, and she's just 14 years old.
Okay. All right.
Amanda Normansell.
Oh, right. Sonia. Or do you think she'll go old-fashioned? 14, on Stars in Their Eyes. Is she going to go old-fashioned?
Stu says Bonnie Tyler.
Like Lena Zavaroni or something? They won't do Sam Fox, God. Well, I mean, maybe.
Lulu.
Oh, I bet she does Patsy Cline or something.
It's not going to be Gigi Allen, for goodness sakes. I know who that is. Patsy Cline, yeah. That's only 14.
Welcome to the show.
So she.
I bet she looks younger now.
Yeah. So she is 42 now.
Oh God.
Same
as me.
You're 14 in 1992.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the front door. I was 18 and 19.
Oh.
Or was I 17 and 18? I can never quite remember.
It's lovely to see you.
Oi!
It's not actually easy to guess who you're going to be because the
person you're being is black.
Particular lady was in her heyday before you were born.
It's going to be Patsy Cline.
The school uniform. Now, do you enjoy wearing that?
I don't enjoy wearing the uniform, but I like the cardigan because my nan
got the
knitted
right
it
kind of voice.
especially for me to come on you in the programme.
Did she really? Isn't that great? That's
well, you look great in it.
Also, ruffles.
Good. And what about the school? Do you enjoy that?
No.
No. What, none of the subject at all?
I like Ari and music.
Did we get her name? Can we find out where she is now, this lady? Can Jack, did we get her name?
You'll do it, the thing, you'll say, tonight such and such is.
No, okay.
Zek.
All right.
Good. And you actually study a musical instrument, don't you?
Piano, yeah.
Very good indeed. What grade are you?
2.
Excellent. Only 6 more to go. Then after that, the LRAM. Then Albert Hall, here I come. And who are you going to be for us tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be Patsy Cline.
Well done, Boyley. Okay, so let's get her name.
I think I might remember it.
Yes. Imagine if it was Duffy. I mean, that would be.
Yeah. Until school was out this evening, she was a schoolgirl. But tonight, singing live, Amanda Normansell is...
Amanda Normansell. Right, hang on a minute. Let's find...
I wonder if she's still a Patsy Cline cover artist.
Amanda Normansell. Normansell. Where is she now? Here we go. Where is she now? Oh my gosh.
She did record some stuff by the looks of
Amanda
it. Oh,
Normansell.
the Patsy Cline preview.
Patsy Cline.
Review.
Okay, all right. They had stars in their eyes. Here's how they ended up. That's only a few years later. Oh, Top Stars winner is a Dole cheat. Oh.
2006.
I accept. The most successful winner. Oh, because she knows she won this series. Has exposed a £7,000 benefit cheat. Amanda Normansell was 15 when she topped the ITV show in 1992, imitating Patsy Cline. She went on to enjoy a huge following in America, signing up with 9 lookalike agencies. And Amanda, now 28, this is 14 years ago, 28-year-old single mum. I was thinking about the phrase single mum. You don't think how wasn't it weird that single mums were a target?
That was a judgment.
That was a target. Mm-hmm. When if you were going to judge anyone in that,
where's the dad in that scenario?
Show me the dads. If you were going to make a judgment call, was there? And that was. I thought, you don't hear that anymore. 2006 feels late as well for a single mum.
Yeah.
Reference. Produced the best British country album of 1996. Wow. Look at her now. But government fraudbusters found she claimed income support for 5 years while raking in money. This fraudster with stars in her eyes didn't see our investigators coming. Oh, snide.
Oh, they sound like they're enjoying themselves a bit there.
Where is she now? Snide. I'm not interested in that. She's on MySpace. Okay. All right. Well, she's about. Good luck.
Patsy Cline.
I feel a bit morbid watching this now, knowing that. What a snarky piece that was.
I think that's why I remember.
Crazy for trying.
Crazy.
Kids singing like that.
Crazy for feeling so lonely.
Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, here we go.
Thank you, Steve the cartoonist.
Oh.
We've got a carrot.
Now you're a van driver. Is that what you actually deliver? Cheesecakes?
Yeah, cheesecakes, chocolate cakes, apple pies.
Do you ever get the orders mixed up?
Right, the beard's going to go. Or...
You reckon?
The beard's going to go. Or... I'm getting a Billy Ocean vibe.
Could be.
We're getting Lionel Richie in the chat. Hot Chocolate says producer Tobes. Lionel Richie. Marvin Gaye. I'm getting a Billy Ocean vibe. What do you reckon?
I remember there being a Lionel Richie, but...
You thought it was a white guy.
He was a white guy. He was ginger. I reckon Billy Ocean. I think you might be right.
Sometimes I take the wrong cakes to the right shops and the right cakes to the wrong shops.
But with that smile, you get away with murder. Oh, yeah. And obviously, being a West Indian, you love cricket, don't you?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Obviously, he's West Indian. He loves cricket.
Yeah.
I love it. When it's on, the telly's on.
Yeah.
And my headphones on, the radio 3, test match special.
Yes.
And no one talks to me. It's my religion.
Of course it is. Who's your hero?
Vivian Richards.
Yeah, and you've got another hero, and that's the man you're going to be tonight. In fact, he's such a hero of yours that you're going to have your head shaved to look exactly like him.
Hot chocolate. It is hot chocolate then.
You reckon?
Tobes, are you just Googling this? But why would hot chocolate be a hero?
Mate.
He was a sexy man.
Well, that's what I heard. Who are you going to be for us tonight?
Tonight, Leslie, I'm going to be Errol Brown of Hot Chocolate.
I could tell you cheating.
He normally drives vans for a living, but tonight, singing live, Billy Brown is Errol Brown.
Oh, come on.
He looks great.
He's not shaved his head though, has he? But that's it.
Well, he shaved it.
It's a swimming act.
No, he shaved it.
No.
He couldn't get all that down. He had a lot of hair.
He's got it tucked down his neck. Trousers there.
I could rock that one.
Oh, please.
Well, I believe in Rico.
Okay.
You sexy thing, you. I believe in Rico.
He shaved that.
Since you came along, you sexy.
No, he's not that good actually, is he?
He puts a lot of effort into it. I appreciate that. I appreciate the performance.
That is.
I mean, those trousers.
That is the end of that. That is the end of that.
I used to love that show, but there wasn't an awful lot of choice at that point.
Do you remember another show that Leslie Crowther did? Whose Baby?
Oh, yes!
Let me just get the theme tune to Whose Baby. That was... So he would have the babies of famous people... And you have to guess.
I got 2 words for you, bestie.
Baby.
eToro copy trader. Just find a top investor on eBay.
Because, of course, it's great, all that road safety business and all the traffic signs. They're the same in Ireland, you know, but they describe them differently. Like...
First of all, he's going to do some Irish jokes. Secondly, this is what...
Was he Irish?
Doesn't matter. This is what knackered him up.
For instance, I went over to Dublin recently. I was in a taxi, and I said, so you've got the yellow lines, same as we have. He said, I don't know whether they mean the same over in England, you know. Over here, if it's a single yellow line, it means there's no parking at all. If it's a double yellow line, there's no parking at all.
Oh, no.
And our final babies, please.
Is that Roy Kinnear on the panel? Is that Roy Kinnear? And is that Kenneth Williams? I couldn't... You can't quite see...
It's not Kenneth Williams, is it?
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Roy Kinnear, Noel Gordon.
It's not Jeffrey Archer, is it?
Could be. Kinnear's not bothered, is he? I love Roy Kinnear.
Grown-up babies.
I recognise him and her. I recognise her.
And here we have Martin and Jane, and they're the children of a very famous dad.
Now, these were the jobs that pretty women got.
Yeah. Dolly birds.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Martin and Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello. Good to see you. Sit down. Hello. We will reveal all later. Wonderful. And this is Martin and Jane's very famous dad.
Oh, it's the gaffer! It's the gaffer. Oh, no, it's Selwyn Froggatt, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Classic. Little glass of something there.
That'll be sherry.
Oh, look at that. It's the gaffer.
Ryan, it's your turn to start, Roy.
Jane, have you...
Oh, I love Roy Kinnear. So good, so funny, effortlessly funny. Just brilliant, that bumbling, silly sod.
Followed in your father's footsteps?
I haven't, no.
You haven't, have you, Martin?
I have, yes.
Are you an actor?
Among other things, yes.
What else do you do?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Come round Friday night and I'll let you know, love.
Something a little bit off there, isn't it? It's his hair, the thickness of the hair at the back.
Yeah.
It's
a demi mullet.
Look at that.
It's got a lot of lovely movement back there.
What is going on there? Look, there's something in there. What is that?
It's volume. It's volume, that.
We'll ban Mike, obviously, guys. Thank you very much, Mike 0210210. Thank you very much indeed. Adrian Mills here. You're absolutely right, Dave. Yeah.
So your father's a comic, is he?
Yeah, he's a singer as well.
Oh.
And comic and actor.
Everything.
Absolutely everything, and very good too. Knowledge.
Did your dad start life as...
Did he call her Nolly?
Did he?
He called her Nolly, I think.
Absolutely everything, and very good too. Knowledge.
Did your...
Yes. Wasn't she in Crossroads?
Meg Mortimer. Yeah. Yeah. Proper glamorous, old school.
Dad start life as a singer?
Yes.
What made him become a comic?
I think it was the money, wasn't it, really?
Probably. So which would you say he is the most famous for?
Tell me who he is. I'm Meg Mortimer.
His singing or his comedy?
I think they're getting you at it, these two, I tell you.
I think comedy, probably.
Is he in television?
Yes.
Regularly?
Again, how slow is this show?
Wonderful.
Has he a regular show on television?
Yes, he has, actually. He has a regular series. But, every now and again, like most series. Jeffrey.
He's had series in the past, then? Mm-hmm. Is he currently performing in the West End of London?
No. He is going to be doing opera soon, though.
Jeffrey, I mean, really.
Don't go into that, I have to say. Whatever you do.
He's a singer, he's a comic, he's an actor.
Well, judging from what Martin said, yes, he might. Any idea? Then I will tell you, it's Bill Maynard.
Well, after all that, they didn't get it, and he just told them.
That was it.
I mean, so they don't get like an electric shock or drop through a pit or anything like that. There's no peril.
He said, still out. He said, what causes electricity? And I said, I've no idea. Then a few minutes later he said, what makes thunder and lightning? I said, I've always wondered about that myself, you know. And a few minutes later he came out and said, Daddy, I said, yeah. He said, oh, never mind. I said, Dad, please, if you don't...
What? Look at the colour difference.
Yeah.
Here, the colour differentiation.
It's a very precise parting.
Isn't it?
Ask questions, you'll never learn anything. See you. Bye.
And that's the end of the story.
I love it. Richard was the babysitter.
Gosh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Big up the Gregorian. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors, gelaw.co.uk. I've just reminded what we have to do straight after this is record a new intro for the podcasts.
For all four.
Because all the advertisers get mentioned in the podcast as well. So we'll do that straight after. That'll be a pleasure. gelaw.co.uk. gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, if you're a man or you're a woman, if there are kids, if there aren't kids involved, but you want it to go as smoothly as possible and you want to speak to real people, gelaw.co.uk is the place to go. Richard Gregorian, big friend of the show, comes to lots of our live events, and we are very, very happy to plug in. We're not plugging anybody that we don't believe in. So thank you, Richard. It is appreciated. Poseidon Safety and Management.
Largest team of guard dogs in Devon and Cornwall. They try to make their communities a safer place. They hire people from within the local area so that they kind of get what's going on there. Devon and Cornwall, small towns, sometimes treacherous roads or roads where you would get lost if you weren't from that area. They go in there, they care about where they're guarding, and they try and leave it a better place.
Yeah. Zeus is the dog, and there's a real human element to this company. Zeus was found abandoned at 1 year old, and Nick, who runs Poseidon, saved him, trained him, and now Zeus is a working dog, and we've seen pictures of him. And they helped the local community at the start of Corona. They offered free patrols for the local pubs. At the start of lockdown, they gave free security to a school that had been broken into. I thoroughly recommend you have a look at their Twitter feed at Poseidon Safe, or their Facebook feed. Facebook feed at Poseidon Safety. Facebook, you don't put the at, obviously, that would be ridiculous. And there's Zeus, the dog.
He's a big boy.
Sommers were not as cute as the cat. We love Bob the cat. SommersWasteSolutions.com.
They're the one-stop shop for all your waste needs, whether you've got a big business or a small one, whatever it might be, whether it's about someone sorting out the hopper at the back of your business, or if you want something slightly more involved, like, commercial waste.
Bodies.
Secret waste. They can sort everything out. They can either do it on your site or theirs.
This is the one downside of the holiday. We were on a boat and we couldn't flush toilet paper down the toilet. We had to put it in a bin by the toilet. So I only did one poo on the boat.
Did you call Summers?
I was tempted to. I only did one poo on the boat. I did another poo in a Costa at the risk of catching COVID.
Wow.
And then, so I only did 2 poos between Friday and coming back here today.
Wow.
So
that's an insight we all needed.
Stevenage Leisure Limited, this is what they have to say about working with Sommers Waste Solution. They've been our preferred waste management partner for the past 6 years. I think that is, and continue to give us exemplary, professional and reliable service. I would highly recommend Sommers Waste Solutions for all waste management requirements, as we feel that their attention to detail and focus on customer satisfaction is something unique and very, very refreshing. Do go and have a look at their website. Go and have a look at their Twitter feed, and we appreciate the fact that we did a lot of people raiding Twitter, their feed, and Poseidon the other day, and really putting their numbers up. So thank you
Okay.
for that.
Also Print is our newest sponsor. Andrew is the person spearheading it. It's a family business. He's been working for a big company as a salesman for a long time.
I had a really nice chat with him the other day.
Yeah, it was great. And he was one of these guys who obviously took a great deal of pride in his work, and he found it embarrassing when the company he was working for let the customers down, so he decided to go it alone. So
we felt a similar thing at Talk Radio. We did.
In so many ways.
We did, and they would just treat you like rubbish. And I think Andrew kind of got that vibe with the company he was working for.
So they can sort out, security printing. So say you're doing tickets or something, you need some holograms or scratch off parts,
Scratch off parts?
Yeah, that bit where
I know
there's
what
like
it
a little
is.
thing.
Scratch cards.
I think they're called scratch
Andrew,
off parts, yeah.
We get some, can we do like TLNA scratch cards?
I'm sure. If you're in the business and leisure industry, tickets, brochures, pads, clothing, branded marketing ideas, they can sort you out for, and all the stuff that you need to be COVID safe these days, so they can sort you out with signs, stickers, floor graphics, all that stuff.
I was wondering a lot where all of these, as it Go Ape and there's all this stuff that's printed up. You think, well, how has this all happened so quickly? It's people like Andrew can sort it out for you and can get it done. It's well worth having a chat. We will. He's not on Twitter. Also, Print is not on Twitter.
So he's a sensible man.
Very sensible, but he's on Instagram. And I tell you what, tomorrow, why don't we point people in the direction of his Instagram, and maybe we'll give away a T-shirt as well for that. So those are our companies. Also, print.com if you want to go and have a little look and see if maybe Andrew can help you there
for your scratch off parts.
It's. Oh, it's too hot. Yeah, that's right. I'm breathing. That's what it really
Does that not breach the TOS?
No, it's nipples.
But a navel is fine.
Yeah. Navel is not sexual.
Well, some people find
it. All right,
it.
here we go. Bits of your body. We should open up the phones for the last minutes. I don't think... Let's not do Fall Guys tonight.
No, it's too hot.
It's too hot. Well, it'll be hot tomorrow as well.
Oh,
It'll be hot tomorrow.
Are you sure they've organised heat for tomorrow? Because I'd rather not, if I can opt out.
Can we do Fall Guys when it's not hot?
I want to do it when it's storming.
Can we do marbles? Nook Cranny is closed today. What if my turnips were worth 1,000 bells each?
My Nook's Cranny was open.
Talking about Animal Crossing. That's what I'm talking about.
We've got a campsite now. We're rocking.
I was playing Animal Crossing. I don't really like it, but my 8-year-old's back into it, and he has had great pleasure setting me up an account. And so I don't really like Animal Crossing, but I love hanging out with my 8-year-old and laughing a lot. So we went to the fireworks show on Saturday to do it. And
did you get a sparkler?
I got a sparkler. I got some dealy
boppers.
Boppers. Got a balloon, and I got a...
Oh, a tweeter they called it, didn't they?
Yeah, three-way tweeter.
I got one of them.
Action. It was good. Can we try this marbles?
All right.
Let's wait for one more call. I tell you what we're going to do. I want one more call tonight. I want a Skype video call. You don't need to download the marbles. I've got it, and I think it should be all right. But we'll see. If it's too tricky, they can get stuffed. So I want a Skype video call before we end. So Skype TLNA, please.
I got compliments from Tom Nook today for saving up my bells. He said I'm obviously some sort of businesswoman.
I'm going to murder Tom Nook.
No, I've got the biggest house on our island now. I don't want to boast or anything, but they've offered me a basement.
Someone's just sent me this amazing picture, which you won't be able to see on Instagram, of a very heroic-looking Frank Sidebottom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't see it. All right. Well, no, you can't see it.
I get around the Tom Nook thing by saving up my bells beforehand so I can pay him straight off. He doesn't own me. I will not be owned.
We want a video call before we crack on, please.
If you wouldn't mind, it'd be great. I feel like cutting all my hair off. That's how hot it is. I've done it before. I don't think I won't.
We're not going anywhere until we get another call from someone who hasn't rung in today.
It's too hot, man. Don't go into the cellar. Oh dear.
Oh no, Jerry, you've called. You've called.
We need fresh.
Want fresh meat? Oh, someone has just sent me Amanda Normansell on Facebook.
Excellent. I decided to leave notes with my house ghosts.
Should we see if we can get her on? Or are you not bothered?
Can do. I'd love to hear the story if she's up for it.
You send her a friend request. You're right, she does look younger now than she did there.
She does. It's very agey in the 90s.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere until we've had a video call. Trump escorted from news briefing by Secret Service following shooting outside the White House.
Oh dear.
It'll be nothing. It'll be nothing. It's always nothing. It's always nothing. I'm not going until we get a Skype video call.
I love Roy DeLune. God.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome.
Hey, I wanted to play some marbles, so I thought I'd call in and then we can get on with it.
Then we can, yeah. This is the idea, you lot. This is the man who saved you.
I did.
I can't believe you've answered me.
Basically, someone was going to phone up saying, "I want to go to bed. Turn this bloody thing off. That's why I've called in." How you doing, Kevin? You all right?
I'm good, thanks. I've been listening for a couple of weeks, and it's good fun. Yeah.
Did you find us on Twitch then? You weren't listening to us before?
No. I saw you on the homepage and started listening.
Can I ask, are you wearing long sleeves?
No, it's
okay.
Don't be silly.
I panicked for a second.
Absolutely boiling here.
Whereabouts in the country are you, or the world?
I'm in the lovely West Sussex.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hot, man. Hot. It's too hot.
Yeah, it is.
All right, it's work. That's all we've needed. Kevin, is there anything you want to say?
No, that's great. I just wanted to play some marbles.
Let's get some marbles. It's lovely to meet you, Kevin, and thank you for sticking with us. It really is appreciated. Right. So, how do I do this marble game? I don't really know.
You don't even know?
Well, I don't know. I've downloaded it.
Oh, it's too hot, man. What are you
Marbles on stream. Do I want it to make changes? Yes. Got to do it now. Here we go. Oh, nuts. I want to... Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I need to come out of this. Accept that. Hang on. Click. Right. Hang on. I want to come out of this. How do I come out of... Right. Control, window, delete. No. Control, alt, delete. No. Tab. No. Window. Right. Let's... Right. I've completely... there we go. Right. So let's put that here. Right. So... But stop typing in words, because we haven't started the game yet. I've got to sign in. Oh, authenticating with Twitch. Here we go.
Ooh.
Right. They can't see that, can they?
No.
Am I going to get a verification code? Yep. Hang on a second. So I think you guys can have your own marbles. And we'll just give this a few rounds. Have you played this, Kath?
No, I'm going to be rubbish at it.
No, you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. We authorise marbles on stream. Connecting to Twitch chat. Authenticating with game server. Okay. So. Right. So what now what do I do? I've got absolutely no idea what I do here.
Race.
Where does it say race? All right, race. So if you've got it there, right? So,
I have to type that.
What? Type play.
Play.
Right, hang on a minute. I need to show this screen. So I need to go to.
I'm about to run out of battery anyway.
Okay, have this. Right. So what do I do? So I have to show this. Everyone, stop typing play for a minute. Otherwise, no one's going to play.
Oh, Daddy.
Well, okay, so I need to game capture. All right, so we're going to open up a window. Thank you, Matty. That's what I was asking for. So we're going to open up a window, marbles.
Open up a window.
Okay, okay, all right, marbles. Screen 2. Oh, psychedelic, man. We want that. Copy. Okay, so I need to copy the... What are we on? Are we on the mixer? We're on line in, so we're going to copy that. We're going to... Now you can hear us. Right, beautiful. Now, how do we hear the game? We want desktop. Well, desktop is up, so there's no noise coming from the game at the moment. Okay. Is there noise in the game? Sound disappears when you switch to game capture. No, it doesn't. Got it. Right, so we're going to go to race. Now what do I do? Just, right. Play. Well, where is... No.
Choose a map, apparently.
Okay, well... So we're going to go... Pick one of the courses. Right, Matty's voting. What are you voting for? What are you voting for? I'm just going to go win a choice. All right, click on win a choice. Random. We're going to Mountain Pass. Maximum number of players is 500. So we're just going to hit race and see what happens. Hit T during a race to toggle slow-mo. That's me. You can't do that. Is this working? So they're all in there.
Well, how do I get in there?
You're in there. So I got to type in... Can I go for it?
All right, so you just start and we all go.
I go like that. Am I in the game? There we go. There we go. We're in. You see? We're in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how do I start? I click this.
Start.
Oh, this is flipping epic. Oh!
Exciting.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, Kath, do some commentary, please. We've got 82 people
2,
playing.
1. And they're off. I have no idea what's going on here.
So those are out. Oh, this is my thing.
Oh, they're not very colourful, are they? How am I supposed to tell who's who?
The names will pop up. Okay. I've got it in slow motion.
So
okay.
Sudsy's in first place.
Hang on.
What?
How do I don't want to be the camera here. I want to watch.
This is awful.
Shut up. This is good, man.
This is all gone terribly wrong.
Right. What is going on?
Oh, you're going up.
Where are you going? What is going on? Going up. Why are we going up?
Scroll wheel and Waster.
Scroll wheel and Waster. Well, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Use W. Here we go. 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 Oh, here we go. 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 All right. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. So.
What's these boulders doing? Where are the marbles gone? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So am I looking at down the right-hand side? This is the people's position. So Sharple's 42, followed by McMahon.
Why can't we see the names?
Pack Ultra's now in the front.
Type in exclamation mark boost.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, I've gone T.
Pack Ultra is streaming out into the front there.
Why is this? It's good on everyone else's stream. It's good when Kip does it.
Yep.
Why is it rubbish when I do it?
Well.
Oh. Okay. Now, guys. So we've got some. Let's zoom in on a marble here. Zoom in more. I can't zoom. Oh, here we go. Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go. Now we got a game.
I feel a little bit sick. Oh, listen to the noises. That's beautiful. United by Fate is in first position. Erin's Retro Ed. I mean, maybe it's too soon and everyone's just bouncing off each other.
It's fun on other people's streams. And it seems a lot more... This is a long old track. It's fun. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, thank you. Thank you for people...
Is that the end now? That was a lot of fun.
Thank you for the people that are giving me information that actually helps. Hashtag iShop.
Oh, look.
Okay, here we go. Well, now what happens?
It's going to be a pile-up.
Here we go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It means sun. Oh. All right, all right.
Things are getting tense.
Here we go. Okay, we've all stopped.
Where's everyone else?
There they come. Here we go. Here we go. You got to smash the rocks. Here we go. Here we go. Now we got a game.
Year 71 has broken through. Movies Fun Ployee and Planet Lave.
Let's follow Year 71. Here we go.
Oh, we're going through
Planet
the
Lave.
snow.
Here we go. Here comes the big finish. Oh, Movies Fun Ployee. Okay. Okay. Well,
that was a...
It's fun when other people do it, isn't it?
Was it?
Where is the fun for us? Where is the fun for us? Where's Catherine? I want to zoom in on Kath's balls. There's me. Bet you've not even finished yet.
No, of course I haven't. I'm rubbish even when I'm not pressing anything.
I'm getting a hang of the controls. There's Mandy. Look, Mandy's right at the back, mate. Look at Mandy going to come in last.
Absolute pylon at the end.
She's a bloody mod. Mandy comes in last.
She's just shepherding everyone through. You see, she's caring. She's a people pleaser.
Let's see the final results. Okay. So, Catherine, let's go to the end. What's on the tapes, Pete? 24th, good. 43rd, that's okay. Matty, 57th. Ollie, 59th. Daddy Dino. These people didn't even finish. Where are you, Kath? Are you in there?
Oh, I probably decided to sit it out.
Right, okay. So, can we now ask a question? Can we now ask a question? Why is that fun for when other people do it, and yet when we just did it, it wasn't fun?
It was joyless.
It was so
tedious.
So it was actually unpleasant. It was unpleasant.
I think my marble had the right idea.
So what is that about?
I stayed in that bag thing. Andrew J. Official again, really? Why?
All right, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Go for a random track. We'll do it again.
Is there a track where, I don't know, things get set on fire or something? Oh, okay.
Okay, so type in exclamation mark play. Oh, I've got to go do it here, haven't I?
There, I'm there. Pink.
All right. Okay, so we'll do it again, and we're going to see if we can inject some fun into it this time.
Do I have to press something?
No. You can type in exclamation mark boost.
What for?
100. Look, this is it. 120 of you are joining in this soulless fun. Right. Is there auto camera follows the leader pack? Well, how do I do? Oh, hang on. We've got instructions here. Forward, backwards, left, right. Names. We want the names, don't we? Top 10. Cursor. HUD. Player card. Snap to swap. So how do I get it onto the first person? Can we do marbles down Ian's navel? Leave it out. It's too hot.
Press 1 to show first position.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got 158 people. The rest of you are misery grumps. So we are going to start now. This one's going to be fun now. Hashtag play if you want to get in there. I'm going to do a hashtag boost right at the start.
So am I.
Okay, here we go. Huge ass. Oh. Okay, well now I've got to click on it. Here we go. There we go. Very satisfying, if unrealistic, marble noise.
I like the clicky noises, yeah. They're good.
This is it. Right. And Ellie is very far behind. She's carving her own route here, but doesn't seem... Let's go to Mooby's Funploy, who won. You'll remember, won the last competition.
Very brave to go straight into another race after that. You'd think that they would need to rest up a little bit, but no, they're determined.
Tree is in the lead in this very, very slow-paced race, but literally anybody's game.
Just pacing themselves at this
the moment.
Point.
Here we go. Here we go. Now we got a game. Is that it?
Oh.
Is that it? Oh, we've got to wait to fall off.
Oh yes, it's tipping upside down. Is it?
No, that's me doing that. Is that it?
Wow, this is really about who has the staying power. Africana Jones, it would appear, is in first place. What is going on here? Some people are just falling off. I bet I've fallen off.
I mean, that's an insanely... Okay, so what happened? Can someone tell me what happened? This is not so fun after all.
No, turns out.
Okay.
Africana Jones, well done. I
Brilliant.
hope you feel satisfied.
Well, that was a great achievement for you. What a load of... Okay, well, that was rubbish. Never playing that again. It's good when Kip does it. Kip Hakes does it, and it's really exciting. The closest to the centre.
Jamie Bright, thank you for your subscription.
All right, we'll play Fall Guys tomorrow.
Yeah, Smile's better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I will keep falling down the holes and that, but that's the way it goes.
No, don't type I play. Don't type I play, because we're not playing anymore. How do I... What is the thing that makes it close? How do I close it now?
Escape? No. Oh, man.
We're going to quit. There'll be a quit.
Settings?
Where? No. We can't actually quit.
Can't stop. We're going to be playing this all night. Okay.
How do we quit? Format C. What's the form? No. I'm not pressing that. I think you have to have a smaller community than this and someone who's really into commentating on it to squeeze some fun drops out of the stone. I'll squeeze fun drops out of your dick in a minute, Pete.
Whoa. Family show. No fun drops tonight.
Everyone's saying Alt F4. Can we time them out, please? Can we time them out? Because I know what Alt F4 does. I know what it does. So everyone that says Alt F4, time them out. It buggers up your computer.
Why would you do that?
Thank you to Matty. How do we get out of this game?
Oh, I don't
know. It just closes the active window. Oh, does it? I'm going to press Alt F4, right? I'm going to press Alt F4. Okay, in that case, untime everybody out, please. Untime everybody out. Untime everybody out. That was outrageous. That was outrageous. Right, we're going to do a raid.
Let's find someone fun.
Let's find someone fun. I said, let's find someone fun. Let's find someone fun. I said, I tell you what, should we raid Zaffa Cakes?
Yeah, go on.
Let's raid Zaffa Cakes. Bill Out is brilliant. He's doing some really good, unique stuff on here. I think you guys are going to like him a lot, or you might not. But if you do, then follow, and if you don't, then just leave quietly. Just slip out the back. I like Bill Al. He's a nice lad, and I think he's doing some interesting, funny stuff. So we're going to go and do a little raid on him. Thank you, everybody. That was fun tonight. It was
too hot, though. It was too sweaty.
Daddy Bear, thank you for the bits.
Thank you.
Fergal, thank you. Steve the cartoonist. Emily Jane, Katie, the Satch UK. Thank you. We'll be back tonight at 9 o'clock.
Good night.